Hello, lovely people. You said that's an intro right as I unmuted. There we go. We'll get the music going.
Temple. I gotta make you a mod.
Hello, Black Sky. Hello, peoples. Greetings, Shimoko. Greetings, Al. Greetings, Black Sky. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the Vibecast.
Okay, let me just do this. I have to.
You have to what, KJ? We've been prepping for an hour. Easily. Much longer than an hour.
Yeah, I just didn't promote it because I'm lazy. No, just kidding.
A fool. A mere mortal. Hello, Trevor. Hello, Sonic. How are you guys doing? Life is life.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, it's not.
Alright.
That's not the link. The other link.
Which link? The link. You guys should...
Not the In Space with Yes, Temple! Go watch it!
Go watch In Space with Markiplier. We both have it pinned in chat. You guys should go look at the trailer. It's coming out, what, April 4th?
April 4th!
It's right around the corner. Go watch it when it comes out. It's really important. Watch the trailer, promo it wherever you can. It's free. You have to pay $0. All you have to do is enjoy it and have an adventure in space with Markiplier.
Also, please do let me know how audio sounds, Temple, since you're in chat. How do I
Same
sound?
over here.
How does Caitlin sound? There's no echoing, right?
Yeah.
Apparently my mic's been doing that a lot lately.
Oh, ew.
Yes, you are now a mod, Temple.
Yes, the last 3 letters on the link do say come.
Yes, they do. He said he didn't mean for that to happen, but we don't know if that's true or not. So don't quote me on it. But he said he didn't mean for that to happen.
It's probably just a beautiful thing that would never have been noticed unless it was a Markiplier video. Pick up class April 4th, neat. And that is Calcifer, Al.
I totally would have noticed anyway, because like a link like that, perfect.
Well, because usually you can't see the end of the link.
Audio is fine, but Caitlin is low. Alright, well,
oh, love that Tommy went live 4 minutes ago.
I need to update. Wow, I had all this time to plan and I did not do anything except for do nothing.
I know.
I drank coffee, guys.
Yeah.
That's all I did. Also, apologies. I am suffering from severe allergies. My voice has gotten better, but I down like 6 cough drops.
People on my side, how's the audio? Does it sound good? Can you hear the ambience and the music okay? Is KJ too loud? Too quiet? Am I too loud? What's up?
KJ is always too loud.
KJ is fucking dead right now.
They changed everything. I don't know what's going on. Alert box. I don't have an alert box. That's what I'm trying to do. Coffee.
Sorry. I just took a sip of coffee and I know you guys heard that. I apologize. What the hell? Somebody on the Wi-Fi is...
Oh my god. Is Caitlin echoing now?
Oh no.
Because I turned her up really loud because everyone was like, quiet. I was like, okay, now I'm gonna zoom her thing all the way up.
Oh no, now I'm too loud.
I'll be a bit too loud. There,
hey.
Is that better? That should be better. That should be good.
I hope you enjoy chilling out, Al. And that's unfortunate, Trevor. David! Ew! Is David in chat? Gross. Disgusting.
God, fucking damn it, Dave.
There goes the last shit that I ever gave.
My door is shut, I'm being loud. This is fine.
KJ, loud? Never. Ugh.
Never.
Quiet as a mouse, always.
When she is loud, no echo. That makes no sense. Huh?
We appreciate the lurk in Black Sky.
I love the pink. Yes, so we got the Junimos. We have the green Junimo, the pink Junimo. I wanted a purple one for my other hand, but sadly I could not find a good one that actually worked. So it's just Suicune in my other hand.
You guys,
but I do
you
have
guys better appreciate the background I have on my end because I took so long
working on that background, and it's great. The background for mine, by the way, is a screenshot I took from World of Warcraft. Totally not promoting the fact that I will be streaming World of Warcraft soon, but I did take that from my World of Warcraft screenshot folder and decided to use it as a background. That is from the greatest place ever, Orboz. Well, technically Ardenwald, but that's within Orboz itself, so totally love it, and we'll play that later. Not
my
today,
cat
though.
is being a dramatic little rat.
I can hear her. That's all I hear.
What doing? Yeah.
She's so talkative.
She is. She's good.
There.
She is also. She's a black cat, but like in the sunlight, she is very clearly brown.
No, it's from the World of Warcraft. Yes.
World of Warcraft.
I don't know. That's what Alex just said. Completely different. Yes, of course. But anyway, yes, I will be playing World of Warcraft soon. Potentially tomorrow. Depends. Depends on how I feel. Hello, Shimoka. How you doing?
Heck yeah,
Doing
Shimoka going
great.
over. By the way, if you guys want to go support KJ, the other person on this lovely podcast we haven't really quite started,
Yeah, we've just been talking about
go into the description. Their link is in there. It's super important. Go click it. Go subscribe as you
the
should.
more important link you guys should be clicking is the one that is pinned.
Oh,
Thank you.
yeah, the
my
pinned link
is not
also
important.
incredibly important.
But
Is it that most people have
yes.
black hair? I mean, I
Hope
guess.
everyone is doing well. Are we ready to start? We did plan out a couple things to talk
Yeah.
about. We're
I'm
somewhat organized.
completely contented because I am sipping my top of the morning coffee.
Me? Yes, top of the morning coffee in our top of the morning mugs. I hope.
Top of the morning black on black mugs with. I'm drinking Golden Hour. What are you drinking, KJ?
I'm drinking Golden Hour.
Oh my God, we're both drinking Golden Hour.
Wow. Hey, Trapper, welcome in. But
Like the most disgusting promo.
I was gonna drink the delicious Morning Glory, but then I was also kind of feeling, the Midnight Oil. But I went with the amazing, delicious. Al, please stop putting my tip link in the chat. Al, I will fight you.
Al, continue putting it in the chat. No, not mine. No, get out of my chat. Go back to KJ's.
But Golden Hour, definitely.
And hello,
would
Felipe.
recommend. I do recommend Top of the Morning Coffee, the best coffee in the world. It's all very good sourced, and if you look it up and read on it, it's really good. He gets it all from like the local farmers, and all the money goes back towards them and many other charities.
Yeah, it goes towards charities. It goes towards like the workers and making sure everybody's okay. Like, I read through the entire like FAQ page, and I would not push it as hard as I do, unless it was as wonderfully sourced as it is, and also it tastes fucking delicious.
It does. It tastes amazing, and it makes me wonder why I drink regular coffee.
I know.
I did buy myself the coffee lover box because I wanted to try all the coffees, and it came with a mug. And then I ended up getting Caitlin some coffee in a mug because she's been talking about how she wants it, and I was like, well, you're getting it, so haha. And so I got us both some matching black on black top of the morning mugs with our coffee.
Yeah, matching with my bestie.
We should
emotional damage.
God damn it, Al.
Media purposes.
Fucking redeems that emotional damage.
Me too.
That is. Whoa, God damn it, Al.
We really should work for like advertisement.
Work for
We're doing
I will.
so well at it. Like we got In Space with Markiplier. We got Top of the Morning Coffee. I am wearing I was gonna say my Dom shirt, but I'm actually wearing a pansexual shirt. Never mind.
I'm wearing a basic gray shirt because I'm a basic whore.
But yeah. So
There was no D to that mood, so it was just moo.
Go support your local cow, I guess.
Go support your local cows. They bring you milk. Shimoka, no! Their dog died in Minecraft.
No! Time to have a funeral.
The way you said that no could be like put into a movie. Like somebody actually like fell off a cliff in front of you.
Yes, today's podcast is I wish it was sponsored.
It's not sponsored, but Jacksepticeye. I don't know why you would ever.
To our streams, like,
oh my
hey,
God.
I heard you talking about my coffee, and we're just like,
well,
yeah,
you did send me the. Alright, for context, KJ has like a Discord bot that gives horoscopes. And I don't really believe in horoscopes, but every day KJ will, every day, KJ will send me one. And the one for today was, Sagittarius, look out. Today is the rarest of days. Keep your eyes open. You might meet a celebrity. Like, fucking celebrity.
Jack or Mark or even Dom or 8-Bit Ryan popped in my chat, that's
I
it.
wonder
I'm
what
done.
this button does.
Felipe
I'm on
donated.
cloud. I would be so happy. I would be on cloud 9 for the rest.
Love ya, Caitlin LMFAO also
Like nothing would be able to break my mood.
I love you too, Felipe, but that dono scared the fuck out of me.
Like,
He sent me a one-dove, thank you. But dude, if I met... There are a set of YouTubers that I would probably just like faint upon meeting. Markiplier, definitely, because I just infinite respect for that man. The Game Grumps, because they're hysterical. But I'm gonna be seeing them in show like in June. I'm so excited about it.
My top 4 is if Mark, Jack, 8-Bit Ryan, or Dom popped in my chat, or if I met them in real life, would be the happiest.
Oh my god.
I would die of happiness.
Jesus, ah!
Ooh, I found
Continue
the
to
button
donate
too.
to Caitlin.
No, don't stop donating. Stop it. This is
Continue to donate to
podcast.
Caitlin.
You're breaking up the chill vibes and the fireplace ambiance with Calcifer staring at you. Calcifer's disappointed in you. Look at him.
Keep donating to Caitlin.
No, but if imagine Markiplier just popping into chat. I think I'd have an
chat and just went nice because of our links.
I would have an aneurysm. I would simply pass
Chat
away.
popped in like, hey yo.
You talking about that top of the morning coffee?
You got that top of the morning coffee up in here? Al, stop sending my link on Twitter, bro.
Hi, Tony. Oh boy.
Like, I would be so happy.
I haven't been on Twitter today. Juanita, you were being dramatic.
I'm not always on Twitter. I get notifications every time. Temple, no, illegal. Stop it. No donations. Only donations to Caitlin.
Donate to KJay. You guys should follow
Donate
the link
to
in the description
Caitlin.
and go to KJay's channel and give her money.
I say no.
I say yes, and I am the god of this land.
I'm gonna drink my top of the morning coffee and pretend you don't own this land.
Time to at him on Twitter with top. No.
As you should.
I'm so dumb, I just noticed y'all like sitting down on the seats with the tea.
Bro, imagine.
Only Atla has tea, because she prefers tea over coffee. Ilya prefers coffee, but he has a pumpkin spice because he's feeling a little festive. And then KJ over there has cocoa.
Wish I had cocoa. I'm ordering cocoa soon. I have.
Ordering that top of the morning cocoa?
Top of the morning cocoa. I'm gonna get that soon because I love me hot chocolate.
Yeah, for those of you who don't like coffee,
Holy
top of the
shit.
morning. You got hit too, bitch. What? Who was it?
Who did that? Who did it?
Was it Al? Oh, fucking Al got me! You piece of shit.
Donate to both of
I'm
you.
trying to see. It's not.
It's definitely Al. You motherfucker.
Definitely.
It's so loud. I should turn it down.
Yeah,
I think-
Al donated. Oh my god, stop. Who?
I heard that from my side.
It's not stopping. It's just continuously going. Who dare?
Anyway,
What are
well,
you
KJ
doing?
has a breakdown.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I hear it. Are you okay?
Who's doing this to me? It's
Felipe,
illegal.
if you get your oh, Trevor got you, as he should,
Caitlin said so. Why are you listening to Caitlin?
because I am the god of this land.
You are not the god.
Always donate.
I'm not worthy of your money. Go to Caitlin. She's worthy.
Mm.
Throw everything at her. All your money.
Throw everything, all your money, all your weed, empty your bank account to sustain me.
Throw that second thing my way.
Actually, you know what? You have weed?
Shit.
Anyway,
I'll
what
do
I was
that.
gonna say before the rude interruption on both of our ends. Thank you
We
so
play
much,
Caitlin's
by the
favorite
way.
game? No, we're not playing Caitlin's favorite game, Al.
Yeah, don't play the game. But top of the morning coffee doesn't just have coffee.
Oh wait, you mean you want me to play Caitlin's favorite game? Oh, I
No,
gladly.
no,
Sure.
don't.
Sure.
Don't you dare pick
Let's
a fucking
play,
number.
Let's play Caitlin's favorite game. What
Don't you
numbers do I
fucking
have to
pick.
choose
Don't
from?
you fucking pick a number. No.
Give me a number, bro.
Shimoka just goes, weed? Question mark.
Yes.
Marijuanas. Well, I mean, Felipe's talking about his quote-unquote brownies in my chat, so that's what made me think of it. But get out of my chat. We have a
No.
podcast to run. Get out of here.
Make me get out of here. Aren't we supposed to be doing a podcast? So we're just like.
Aren't we supposed to do a
I mean,
podcast? We're getting
technically
harassed
on
by
our
chat.
on our roster, we did have Top of the Morning Coffee. If you did not hear us the first time, Top of the Morning Coffee is delicious.
It's delicious, and it doesn't just sell coffee. If you like tea, they have different types of tea, all wonderfully sourced and delicious. And if you don't like tea or coffee, well, you little angel, you sweet little baby, they have hot cocoa too.
Temple, what the fuck? What the heck, Temple?
What is happening?
KJ, Temple said, KJ, is that weed? I'm calling the police. Enters 911 on the microwave. Beep!
It's the Vine, don't you remember?
Yes, but it's hilarious.
I'm calling the police. Oh, Al, in my chat, what if I don't like tea or coffee? Well, like I said, you little angel, they also have top of the morning hot cocoa. What if you
Yes,
don't
and they
want
also-
cocoa? Then fucking perish.
No, they also have merch.
They do have merch.
So you
You're
can,
right, you're right.
you know, buy their merch, and so they also have like other mugs. Like they have the awesome 2021 anniversary mug, bro.
Yeah. They
Or
have-
you can always get gift cards for your coffee and tea loving friends.
Exactly. Support top of the morning coffee. It is low key kind of expensive, but also
It
if
is
you
very
expensive. Well, because it's like wonderfully sourced, and it is like
Yeah.
it's the coffee is small batch roasted, so it's physically as fresh as you can possibly get it once it's shipped to you.
To mention, he has a lot of deals where you can get, if you subscribe, you get 25% off, and you can also get
Exactly.
lots of other deals throughout. Like, I got a deal for, like, St. Patrick's Day to get, like, 50% off coffee.
Yeah.
Did I do it? No, but that's because I didn't have the money to get coffee.
Yeah, but if you subscribe, you can get that 25% off. Plus, you can add on other promo codes you get, so you can compound them. So you can get like fucking like 75% off or some shit. If you get enough codes, like you can compound them. Big recommend.
I also recommend if you go to the link in our pinned area, you will see the In Space with Markiplier trailer. Definitely recommend. Comes out April 4th.
I love how What Is Life? Life is apparently promoting YouTubers we admire. As we should, though. They're awesome.
Temple says I would get coffee, but my jobless funds go to Genshin. Put those jobless funds to coffee.
Fucking heretic! Where is your god now?
Well, my gods are thriving in Valhalla and wherever else. They
I don't know where my gods are. I don't know if I have any claimed gods. I lean towards the Greek gods, but also I believe in all of them. So
That's good. I believe in all of them, but I'm heavily into Norse mythology and stuff like that. Norse people.
yeah.
We got that big Odin vibes today.
All the Odin vibes.
Or Loki, depends on who.
I
Really
gotta-
is around.
I know the one I fucking align with most has to be Raven related, because I've like the behavior of the ravens outside my dorm always aligns with my day. Always. But it's not super common because it's usually crows, and crows will chase off the ravens.
Why is Jim Carrey trending on Twitter?
Why are you on Twitter when we're doing a fucking podcast?
Because you were talking, but I was doing my daily.
You were
scroll.
talking, so I'm just gonna scroll through and fucking ignore everything. You piece of shit.
Oh, you love me.
Oh, Tommy liked 2 of my tweets.
Wow, she ignored me. Never mind. I guess I'm not loved. I'll just leave.
You can't leave. I need you for content.
You heard it here, folks. I'm only needed for content.
No.
Start crying again.
No, don't cry. Oh my gosh. Before stream, we were fucking around, and then, like, I said something, and KJ starts crying, and I'm like, oh no, what did I do? And she goes, nothing. I'm on my period. Like, in the most dramatic, like, feminine, like,
What's that? What does that happen now?
What?
No. I don't know anymore, bro.
Are
I'm
you
just
gonna
sip my top of the morning coffee
top of the morning it gets more and more intense each time. Top of the
every
morning
time.
coffee!
By the end of the stream, what are you drinking? Top of the morning.
By the end of stream, our voices would be thrown out.
KJ exposed by Caitlin. KJ is always exposed by Caitlin.
KJ's also always exposed to Caitlin. What?
I'm gonna throw myself into a volcano
It's okay.
full of piranhas.
Full of what? Volcano
don't talk
piranhas?
about it.
I'm not sure I've ever heard of that before.
Some big fancy soup.
Oh my god. The ocean is a soup and I hate it.
If the ocean is a soup, then the world is a jambalaya.
I love that. I'm fully aware Apollo is associated with Raven's Trevor. His instrument is the lyre. He's also associated with crows because Greeks had a thing where they couldn't really discern crows and ravens and just had the same word for them. He's the sun god. He is heavily associated with sunflowers on the flip side, and any of you who have seen my room will know that I have a minor obsession with sunflowers and autumn in general. Yeah, Apollo is my favorite Greek god, so. Though the last time I said that, I kept having, clothing malfunctions, so I feel like I pissed off the pretty one.
The pretty one, they're all pretty though.
I just had a stroke. The ocean is a chowder. Ew.
I want to live in a castle.
Bro, if I could live in a castle. The only thing, I've talked to my mom about that though. It's like, I'd live in a castle if I could. And she's like, yeah, but like, stone castles have really bad insulation. You'd just be cold all the time.
Someone said Mark was on the news, and I'm confused.
What? The god of
Also, they walked
prophecy,
out-
you're correct.
The
Sorry.
awkward silence, friendship, and mental health. It was a mental health thing that Mark is a part of. I'm watching that later. It's an ad.
Ooh. As
Gotta
he should
watch.
be. Mark's really open about like mental health and like pushing people but also maintaining. Like he's just a good
Someone
dude.
found a secret code in the Unspace with Markiplier trailer.
What? What's the code?
Apparently,
there's-
if you go to if someone said in each one there's a different code,
Huh.
so it must mean like it leads to a link. But I'll send you this one.
Ooh.
Yeah, let me get that in. That's not.
Who said you couldn't have a castle with good insulation? It's just hard because they're so open and it's such high
Yes,
ceilings and it's all
looking at an In
stone.
Space with Markiplier trailer. What are you guys doing? Not In Space with Markiplier. How dare you?
How not doing in space with Markiplier? How do you do in space
Temple
with
says
Markiplier?
there's a castle near them, so let's go. We're going to steal their
Bro,
castle.
we're going to steal an entire castle. It would be easier to make one. Are we gonna conquer it?
Build a fucking castle outside of our house.
Oh my god. It's like a clubhouse, but it's just like a castle that's the size of two.
Mickey Mouse, Clubhouse. I can't do Mickey Mouse while I'm sick. That ain't gonna work, Captain.
No, that's not gonna work out. Oh my god, you know what Okay, so
Time to
I
not be
was
sick, so I can
was
do Mickey
playing Minecraft with a friend last night because I wanted to
Mouse.
commit.
I just sent Temple the code.
I
Get that code dub.
Heck yeah. I was playing Minecraft with a friend last night, and they happened to have a southern accent. I kept
boy.
adopting it on accident the entire time. It's not intentional, but because I could hear them with said accent, my brain kept picking it up, and every time I do it, I'd turn around and see them standing there, like, sword out, like, what the fuck did you just say? And I'm like, what did I just say? Because I don't even register it. He's like, do you want to say y'all again? Like, I'm sorry! I was about to say I'm neurodivergent, but it feels weird to say that. Even though, like, I am. It's a thing. It's just weird to label myself as such.
The trailer where Mark gets shot at, you see it just above or something like that. I don't know. Oh, it was in the unlisted trailer because he uploaded a trailer and then immediately unlisted it after a couple people had seen it. So only a certain amount of people could see the trailer and actually look at it. So it's unlisted, which means none of us else can see it.
Did you guys... Okay, this is current events, so I want to talk about it. Did you guys hear about, hear about Will Smith slapping the shit out of Chris Rock at the Oscars? So, do you want to explain it, KJ? Because I've been talking a lot.
Well, so I guess, well, not a guess. Well, basically, Chris Rock had made a joke about, Will Smith's wife, Jada, who has a hair loss condition, and basically made a G.I. Jane joke about her, and I guess well, you shouldn't make a joke about someone's illness in general, but it did piss off Will Smith, so he just went up and, bitch slapped the fuck out of Chris Rock. Which was hilarious. But
it was really funny, and I'm really loving the meme templates that have come from it.
I'm loving the meme templates. Like, my whole For You page is just
it's so funny.
memes.
But both of them came out
like...
and apologized, and, like, they're taking it like men. They're getting over it, but it's stupid on both ends.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Honestly,
hello, Lizzie.
One part of it is, like, you shouldn't make fun of someone with a mental illness, but also, like, don't slap someone on live television.
No, don't slap someone and then cuss them out on live television.
I would have said the same. I would have done the same thing.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. Like,
whoa. A lot of the memes too around it is just the fish from
the fish from Shark Tale,
and then fucking Morty from Madagascar.
Did you say Morty?
No, shut up.
Morty.
My brain is running like a old box computer. I'm not okay.
This is the most I've been interested in the Oscars. Same. I wouldn't have known the Oscars were happening were it not for this happening. It's just...
There's another code. I'm just sending you all the codes I'm finding, Caitlin.
Are you still scrolling through Twitter?
I'm finding the codes!
I'm doing important work, okay? It's so fucking stupid.
I want to link to this video because everybody is fucking... Like, the trailer's changing every 2 seconds.
It's really cool.
So, like, everyone's like, the trailer keeps changing, but it's unlisted, so only certain people who clicked on it fast enough can see it. Anyway, what was next on our list of stuff?
You know what we should talk about? How good Turning Red is.
That was really good.
So I don't want to say spoilers, because I highly recommend... If you guys were liked Encanto and the way it fucking called out Hispanic families and, like, perpetuating unrealistic standards on your children, you guys will love Turning Red, because Turning Red loves to talk about generational family trauma.
And I already know who I resonate with.
I do too. It's really good. I highly recommend you guys watch it. It's really cute. Also, it's like, oh, it's a kids movie. No.
Discord movie night, Turning Red edition?
Ooh. Like, you might be like, oh, it's a kids movie, whatever. No, because it takes place in 2002. So, kids can enjoy it, yeah. But the adults who grew up in the early 2000s, like, I got nostalgia whiplash. There were slap bracelets. There were Tamagotchis. And the way the kids acted was exactly how I acted at 13. I took emotional damage from watching that, but in the best way.
Oh god, they're a 4-townie. Me too!
Yeah. I also would have definitely been a 4-townie, and I wasn't a boy band person, even when I was younger. I just didn't give a shit. I read fan fiction and went about my life. Emotional damage!
No, it wasn't modern day. It says in the very beginning it's like 2002, but a lot of people didn't understand that. Yeah. So if you think about it, the characters, if you were to do their age now, they'd be like...
they'd be like our age. I was born in 2000.
They'd be in their 30s. They were 13 in 2002.
Yeah, I had to think about that. I'm really stupid. I'm also very distracted because I'm almost out of my cup of top of the morning coffee and I need to refill.
The top of the morning coffee. You gotta fill that up.
Top of the
I feel
morning
like
coffee. That's
cream.
we should rename this episode to basically just a promo. Like
Basically a promo.
you know what? You're on Twitter. You should tweet at top of the morning coffee. Oh, you
God,
should not.
I'm doing it.
You do it with the stream link. I would die. I would simply pass away. Top of the morning coffee just pops into chat to to hear 2/3 of this stream thus far. Good God. Life goal is to be sponsored by Top of the Morning Coffee. Oh my God, that's the dream.
I'm like, me and my friend are streaming, and for the past 20 minutes, I've only talked about your coffee and how amazing it is.
Your coffee, your tea, your cocoa, which I want to try the cocoa because I'm curious. Because I've had really good cocoa and I've had really bad cocoa. A lot of the big cocos that you end up getting. No, you should not all tweet, Trevor. Don't you? You better not spam Top of the Morning Coffee. I will.
think only wanna. I think
commit.
only one. Do I wanna really?
Emotional damage.
Do I really want to do this?
I'm
I just said me and my friend are streaming for the past 20 minutes. I've only talked about your coffee and tea and how amazing it is. Keep doing what you're doing.
Do it. Send.
And that's it. I'm not posting my link. If they want it,
Don't.
go to my chat.
Yeah.
For that.
Yeah, fucking. Don't put the link. I would simply pass away. You just see, like, Top of the Morning Coffee official YouTube channel just, like, pop into chat.
Imagine if they had an official YouTube channel.
I would lose my life. Promptly.
I'm enjoying my coffee. It's almost gone, though. It's sad. I'm going to get more. I also have coffee beans. They do give you coffee beans if you order the coffee lovers box. They're good. They are a melody of dark, mild, and blonde chocolate. Dark milk and blonde chocolate. I didn't know
are they like
blonde
chocolate
was a thing.
Sweet.
Yeah, chocolate covered coffee beans.
Sweet.
I did not know blonde chocolate was a thing. I just know about milk, dark and white, but not blonde.
Milk.
Maybe it's a fancy word for white.
I feel like I was gonna say blonde just sounds like fancy white chocolate. Al, stop fucking redeeming. Quit your shit. He keeps redeeming everything I have, which is only 3. Alright, Byron, thanks for popping in. Love you, darling.
Bro, I don't know how I'm gonna survive after without when it's all gone and I don't have the money.
I know.
How am I gonna survive without this?
Emotional
What am I gonna do?
damage.
It's gonna be sad. I mean,
I
obviously,
God.
I'm
gonna turn off redeems.
I will find a way to supply myself the deliciousness, but I've grown addicted to it. So now, if like it's gone, I'm just gonna panic.
Lizzie, that's so creepy. Lizzie said hi to Trevor in my chat and goes, "You don't know me, but I know of you."
Lizzie! It's okay, me too though. I know of you, but you don't know me. But yeah.
Well,
so,
he knows of you too. Of course I talk about my bestie.
You better talk about your bestie. There's gonna be some issues. No more top of the morning coffee for you.
Whoa, hey, that's a little
kidding.
harsh.
I don't care if you don't talk to me, but don't threaten my top of the morning coffee.
Yeah, I would rather you slap me in the face than deny me top of the morning coffee. Why is this just a promo?
Literally a promo, but you know what?
It's because it's good, because we're not getting paid for this and we're doing it.
I have gone through coffee withdrawal before. It sucks.
It's not good. Well, because you get,
Trevor
like,
just
headaches and
entered
you're
my
kind of
chat and
miserable.
went, I know about you, and I'm like, that's crazy. I know about you too, Trevor. What you gonna do about it? I gave you a point system. That's how much I know you. You have a point system.
KJ has a tendency to judge everybody I am into at some point or another. So
everyone has a list.
There's a list and a point system, which is so ridiculous. And bye, Shiboka.
You know what has a 10 out of 10 though?
Hmm.
Top of the morning coffee.
Top of the morning coffee. If Top of the Morning Coffee was a person, it would just be Jacksepticeye. I can't say would you date it. It would just be Jacksepticeye.
I would.
I mean, I would, but...
Oh no. It's almost
Lizzie
there.
said, I'd rather Will Smith punch me in the face than reject my top of the morning coffee. Order now.
Exactly.
And hi, Sly.
Exactly.
I'd rather
Lizzie, do you
Will
want
Smith
top
cuss me
of the
out for talking about his wife.
I'd rather not exist than not have top of the morning coffee. Speaking of top of the morning
I'd
coffee,
rather
have
simply
you had top of the
die.
morning coffee?
Oh
Should
my
I just
god.
pin the link to top of the morning coffee?
Yeah, but then you don't have in space with Markiplier.
You're right. I gotta have both in space and top of the morning.
It's okay. Go watch. Speaking of, I can't do it. I can't do this again. I can't continue this shameless plug when we're not getting paid.
I can't. Every 5 minutes, I'm gonna just talk about top of the morning coffee.
Sly asked, how are things today for you both?
A lot better now that I have top of the morning coffee.
I swear to fucking god. This is too much.
Okay. My day's been interesting, to say the least. But you know what? It's doing better. I'm doing better.
Yeah.
I'm sick. And I have allergies. But it's fine.
I am doing okay. I literally woke up at
If you had
noon.
asked this question yesterday, I probably would have said no. I'm not gonna lie.
Yesterday, I would have said I'm having a crisis.
Oh, same. But right now, I'm vibing. I'm chilling. I got coffee. That's all that matters.
But would Caitlin rather admit she has a small pee-pee than not have top of the morning coffee? I would rather admit I have tiny BDE than not have top of the morning coffee. By now.
You know, I would sell my Pokemon card collection for top of the morning coffee.
No, you would not. That is a
might.
lie.
You're right. It wouldn't be my Pokemon card collection. It'd be my Yu-Gi-Oh card collection.
That
I
you
can live
do.
without those.
I can see
Not
that.
a Pokemon. I've been collecting Pokemon for
Since I've known you. I remember, like, we've known each other since kindergarten, but realistically I've known you since, like, 3rd or 4th grade.
yeah. All because young me thought I'd save you on the place game. Why did I do that? That's how all my friends are made. It's just me going, bully, bad, beat up.
It's so funny. The thing I remember is, I'm not gonna say, like, big names, but there was this one girl in our elementary school named, Paris. And she
Boy.
hated and bullied everybody, but I was just this dumb little child, and she saw me on the swings one day, and instead of bullying and harassing me, she's like, you know what? I like this one. And would just hang out with me and be super chill and, like, hate everyone
Same
else.
energy, so we were, 1 minute we'd be like fine with it, and the next we'd fight each other.
Yeah, but that's also how you were with She Who Shall Not Be Named.
There's a lot of she who should.
Lady Voldemort. Yeah, but you know which Lady Voldemort I mean.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mother Voldemort.
Yes.
The fact that she has a kid is wild to me.
I think she's
The
got
way-
another one.
The way you...
But yeah. So fucking all my friends that I've ever made usually start off with me just protecting them from a bully. That's usually how it starts. It's just because I was a very angry child.
You're a very angry adult.
I am. It did not go away.
No, it
I
didn't.
just got progressively more angry and mentally ill.
Ooh, I'm mentally ill.
I'm drinking top of the morning coffee because I have an
my-
addiction.
Ooh. I hate
Will you
us.
pay me right now?
No.
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 No,
Wait,
Al.
did you guys hear that? KJ asked to
No.
be paid. Go over, go to the
No.
link in my
No.
description
No.
next to
No.
KJ.
No.
Or I can,
We don't
if
do
Al
this.
could probably post the Streamlabs link for KJ in my chat.
No, Al. Do it, Al.
You
Al,
said
Al.
it.
Invade your link, Al. Then if you do this, it's illegal. Can't do it.
Go donate to streamlabs.com/KJGames13/tip.
No! Stop! Al!
Okay, Al, that is a lot. We're good.
Al, I'm gonna report you.
That's so many times. Oh my god, Al.
No.
Hold on. currently that I can see, Al posted your link in
my
my
God.
chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Who did
7, 8, 9,
I'm not
10,
mad.
11, 12,
Trevor!
13.
Trevor, you just lost a point!
You've lost several points. How could you?
Trade me. You've lost a point. Ooh!
I hear
Oh
it.
my God.
I can hear it. Yes.
Why did he...
The stream is just harassing each other for fun, for sport. Harassing each other and drinking top of the morning.
Caitlin, she deserves it more.
No.
Oh my God!
You deserve all of the love. Anyway, you stream less than me. This is just making up for all the times you don't.
Ow!
Oh my... I'm out of top of the morning coffee. Whatever shall I do? I suppose I should get a new mug while I hear my best friend have a crisis.
Oh my God. I need to shut my mouth. The enabler. Who the fuck is the enabler?
The enabler? Probably Al.
But Sly, is that you? Al? One of you. Swear to God.
Sly, Al, could be. Could be anybody.
Could be anybody.
Could be
Trevor,
literally
if it's
anyone.
you, that's another point, buddy.
Trevor, if it's you, I'm gonna fuck you up. It's okay. It's okay. I get to hug him and tell him he did a great job because I see him. Ah, Al!
Good, go.
If I
go
do this,
get
do
him.
I get a point?
Al goes, if I do this, do I get a point? No. Fuck you, Al. Thank you for
Al,
your
you don't-
generosity.
no offense, but you don't have a point system.
You don't have a point system.
Do
Sorry,
you want
buddy.
a point system? Hang on, I'm gonna go do something now.
Oh my god, you gotta add him. The enabler also sent me $1. Who the fuck is the enabler? Who has the audacity? I'll bet it's Sly. Juanita, what doing? Nami. Oh, PayPal notification. Yeah, it is Sly, you piece of shit. I knew it. Motherfucker.
Al, do you want a point system? I'll give you a point system if that's what you really want.
I don't know if you want a point system. It's kind of mean.
You're not a 0, Al.
No.
Bro, what the fuck?
Juanita, can I help you? You can't have milk. No. Fuck off. You're so pretty. You're just a
Tell me
bitch.
why.
Miss Meow.
Tell me why.
You can't have the jug. You can't
Top
have
of the
a
morning
half gallon of
coffee.
milk. I do not have
You're
a
gonna
half
stay as
gallon left.
empty
I have
space?
like a
That's
quarter.
good. Join my top of the morning coffee.
No, you are not innocent, Sly. You're a stinky bastard. Fucking no, not KJ Revenge. Why do you laugh like Ernie?
I'll be back. I have to go to
Rubber
the bathroom.
ducky, you're the... Oh, I gotta entertain people?
Entertain people for like 2 minutes.
My cat is being loud. I don't know how to entertain. We're gonna lose our streak. Oh no! Let me go to Snapchat. Juanita, can I help you? Do you wanna entertain the stream? Yeah. Is there anything else you wanna say? Oh, I don't know how well you guys can hear her, but she's a loud little stinker. Sanji pop figure, because that's just directly in the line of my phone. I mean, what? I'm not being unprofessional. I'm gonna lose I have a 57-day streak with Claire. That's wild.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I just let my cat entertain everyone by meowing loudly.
That's valid. As you should.
Lizzie goes, Juanita being mentioned is all I need. You're right, you're right. She's so cute, even though she's a fucking menace. You're a menace.
I love
Yeah.
her. She's adorable.
I love you. Good kitty. She can't act like she's mad either, because she's meowing at me, but I can hear her purring from here. Like...
She's a happy kitty. Bro, okay. What else was on our list? 'Cause
we, what do you mean? We don't have a list of things to talk about.
I'm not gonna lie about the fact that I wrote some stuff. Because I have the attention span of it.
We both have really bad attention spans and have a really bad habit of talking about things way too long and then going into stunned silence. What?
You know what we should talk about? It is okay to be a furry. From a furry, because I am one. Ta-da.
Being a furry is valid.
Secrets out.
Secrets out, I've come out, I am a furry.
You didn't tell from the obvious icon that is representing me. Top of the morning coffee! Yes, Trevor, exactly.
Yes. But, like, also, I would like to clarify, because a lot of people are like, oh, being a furry is porn. It's not.
That's the side that we don't talk about.
I think it's, like, professionally referred to as, like, or professionally, like, officially referred to as, like, yiffers are the people who draw porn and then fuck in the suits.
That, we don't really accept them into our community. It's the same with the people who,
They can do whatever they want. I'm not gonna kink shame. It's just
Temple
not my
just
cup
went,
of
that
tea.
was a secret. Shut up, okay?
That was a secret.
I didn't want to come to terms with it because I didn't know how people would react to me just going hi.
Do you know?
I just draw them.
Do you know how long I've had to listen to my best friend go, I'm not a furry, but look at this cute anthropomorphic animal I just drew. And I'm like, okay. You're
in denial, buddy.
you gonna talk about this, or we're just gonna...
Top of the morning coffee liked your tweet, as they should, and as you also go get yourself top of the morning coffee.
Top of the morning coffee is, like, ridiculously responsive to, like, Twitter, and that scares me.
My favorite, I use this mug for almost everything, but mainly my top of the morning coffee.
Yeah, I almost
black,
exclusively use it for my coffee.
Would
Once I'm
recommend.
out of top
I
of the morning, I'll
recommend
use
my
it for everything.
I think my favorite out of the bunch is definitely Golden Hour, because I use Golden Hour for almost everything, but the Midnight Oil Blend is, it's a dark roast.
Yes.
Very dark. It's the best one, though, I have to think. It has a really good rich flavor. Morning Glory is alright. I like typically strong coffee, and it's a lighter coffee, but it's really good. So I recommend all three.
Absolutely.
Why is Al messaging me? That's good. Al just sent me a picture of gif of coffee going, good morning. Me too.
Good morning.
But definitely recommend top of the morning coffee. Go check it out. Go drink it. Bowser, oh my god, Temple. But yeah, so, like, there's this whole thing going on right now about, like, furries, because the one thing that happened at school, so it sparked, and a lot of parents don't see furries the real way, they see it how it's being portrayed. But there's, like, the whole community of furries is, like, really loving and accepting, like, they're one of the most accepting communities. Like,
oh, yeah. Because wasn't the whole thing, like, people saying, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but people saying, like, furries are the people who, like, pretend to be animals in, like, in school and bark like fucking freaks. What happened
was at school, some kid had barked at another kid, and so the other kid had barked back at him, and I guess the kid who had barked originally got upset and went to the office and got the kid, like, in trouble. So it sparked this whole thing that kids at school are currently barking, crawling on all fours, growling at people. That's not part of the furry community, and, like, I literally went on and I tried to explain the best I could the difference between the two. Because furries, no, they're not an actual animal. What they do is they dress up. It's like cosplay. You dress up, you draw this cute character. Like, if you look on the thing, my character, the only reason I don't have a suit is because they're thousands of dollars. And I don't have the ability to sew a suit together. Like, that's not my skill. I would lose a finger, or 6, or 10. I would lose all my fingers trying to do so. But it's, like, one of those things that people don't see much often because it's not, like, most of the time you see furries is at, like, Comic-Cons or FurCon. Those are the times you really see them. Except for, like, there's some people who go out in public to fursuit for fun. I wish I had a fursuit. personally. I don't. It's too much money. I don't have $1,000 to
It's
spend on
like
a suit.
they're really cool, and I don't like. I know a few people who are like freaked out by them or like distinctly uncomfortable, and it's like whatever, do as you will. But I don't see a problem with it, and like they're like, oh, they're weird, they're creepy, and like a lot of people are like, oh, they're pervs or whatever. But I mean, if I could just be a giant stuffed animal, I would. Which is essentially what fursuits are. You're just a big stuffed animal. Like me
Every
too.
time I have an argument with someone who doesn't like furries, I tell them if you feel like that, don't go watch, and I like list a bunch of shows that are movies that are just anthropomorphic animals. I'm like, don't watch any of them.
That's like
Because
most
it's
children's
literally the
media.
Because
just-
like a lot of people, like you see these things like, I don't know, Zootopia is a prime example. People see like
Yeah.
Zootopia and they're like, oh, I want to be like that. And so like they draw cute little characters, and then like I could dress up like this character. Hello, I brought my character to life. It's like you're cosplaying. You bring that character to life. And the amount of details I've seen some people put into their costumes. Like, I've seen people make them, and you know how hard it is to put spots on those costumes? You'll lose fingers. I ain't about that life.
Ugh.
If I had the money to pay to get it done, but like, because mine has spots on it by his ear and his face, so I would never put someone through the suffering of making that. But people put a lot of detail into these things, and it's so cool and sweet. But it's awful to see like the community get shot down, because like it's like that saying of it only takes one person to ruin a good thing. Because it's true, that's all it takes, like one person to say one thing or do something, and that's it for the whole thing. And that's constantly happening within the community, because you have one person who's like, oh, I would like to do this, and that's not right, and then they're like, I'm part of this community, and we're like, no, you're not. You're not part of it if you're gonna act like that. And it sucks, but I wanted to tell people, because you know what? That's who I am. I'm a furry. And that was what we wanted to talk about. It's like, it's okay to be a furry. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not like this awful, shitty thing. Yeah, right? I know, Caitlin's getting mad at me, but she's on Twitter.
Shut
But,
the fuck up. You know what? You know what? If you can't beat them, join them, alright?
Exactly. But, like, the people who complain, I usually just ignore them. Like, I, even told my family because they didn't understand the stigma, or, what was happening. They thought it was a bad thing. So, I even, explained to them, and they listened. And it's just like, you have to, oh my god. And so you have to, why?
I keep getting My Little Pony shit on my Twitter.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
why.
fair. It's, yeah, but, there are some bad people in the fandom, and we try not to, let them into the fandom.
There's
fandom
bad people in
because of
every
that reason.
fandom. Even
Every
in
fandom
the
has the dark
LGBTQ,
side.
fucking pedophiles and whatever they
Yeah.
call themselves.
Maps.
They keep trying to wiggle their way into the LGBTQ. No! There's bad sections and people that try to wiggle into fandoms when they don't belong. Everywhere you
Every
go.
fandom does have that one bad section that we don't talk about, just like we don't talk about Bruno. But it's don't let it ruin your whole perspective, because there are really nice furries that you will meet, and they're so sweet and kind, and they're like the people who, oh, you were kicked out of your house? Yeah, it's called Maps Al. We'll take you in, and you can have a meal or whatever, something like that. A lot of them are really nice, including myself. And it's just when people are like, oh, you're like this, you're a furry, so you must act like this. No, that's just a stigma you attach to it.
Another thing I'll say too is when it comes to commissioners and people who get commissions, a lot of people will say the nicest commissioners they get every time are furries. They're kind, they pay well.
What you just said, I'm not gonna say it out loud though, because it's a nasty word, and the people associated with that are fucking disgusting. That is one thing that we're currently dealing with a lot in the community, because there is one person whose name I will not mention because she's already in jail and shit. Ruined a lot of stuff, and of course brought to light, because the bad stuff comes to light for the good stuff. But we're working that through. We're you're not part of this community. We don't want you here. You're not welcome. We're a nice community, and I love that, Lizzie. But yeah, so I normally for the longest time I was just I was in denial. I was I'm not a furry. I draw furry stuff, and I would love to wear a suit, but I am not a furry.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm sitting here just watching, fingers crossed,
she's gonna come out today. Nope, she didn't. Okay, she did do it today. No, she didn't. Come on. But with all the stuff that's been happening, I'm just like, you know what, I am, and I need to stop like pretending I'm not because I'm scared of how people will react to me. Because I know I'll probably lose friends somewhere along the lines. I'll probably lose like followers or whatever somewhere down the lines because someone's like, ew. But you know what? It's whatever. You don't like it? Good for you. I enjoy it. It's a fun hobby. It's fun. I like to draw them. If you want a drawing of your little furry, you can always DM me and I will gladly do a commission for you.
That's
Little self promo there.
that. If you clip what you just said, that could be applied to a lot of things. Like, just come out and talk about whatever you want to do, whatever makes you happy, your opinions, your interests. And some people won't like it, and some people will end up getting mad at you. And respectfully, who fucking cares? Because it is your life.
If it makes you happy, do it. Don't care very much. As long as you're
Absolutely.
happy, that should be all that matters to you. Yeah, you're gonna lose a few friends, but you also will make friends who have that similar interest or similar hobby. Like
Absolutely.
when I finally embraced it and told my friends, I had one person who was like, "Why would you be like that?" And I don't talk to them anymore. Chill, cool. But I've had some friends who go, "Oh my god, me too. I just was scared to tell you," and then we ended up bonding even more over it. It's just like
Absolutely.
people will either be scared of it and they'll be like, or they won't be scared. They'll just be angry and tell you that you're weird and not talk to you. Cool. You'll make new friends who are in the same hobby as you.
If somebody doesn't want to be your friend over one stupid thing you
hobby.
enjoy, or one opinion, or one interest, or one anything, then you don't want to be their friend anyway.
I'm gonna tell you right now, me and Caitlin have a lot of things we disagree about, and we'll talk about that stuff that we disagree about. Like we'll have like a little bit
Civil,
like we'll have
civil
like
discourse.
we will have arguments, but we will like talk. Like I see why you think that, but here's why I think this. But I understand where you're coming from. Like we listen to each other's side. We take into consideration why they think that way, and then we just go, well, I understand you think that way. I think this way. That's cool. We have different opinions. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the end of the
Agree to
conversation.
disagree, and then we fucking move on and talk about something else.
Yeah,
Because
move on,
you
or
don't.
and then we don't usually talk about it again unless it's brought up in like some different type of light. And we're like, oh, okay. And we'll
Oh, yeah,
talk about it,
cool.
but, like, we understand the fact that
Oh,
yeah,
what? No.
we don't have similar interests, but we don't hate each other for it.
I said okay, cool, and my Alexa just went off.
What? Going
Why?
off all day for
She's
you,
really. She wants to talk. She wants this conversation.
She
You
wants
can't.
it
No,
all.
you can't input right now. You're a robot.
But
we can
that's
talk about
just,
this
like, how
later.
it is. The costumes are impressive, but like if you disagree with someone, does not mean you can't be their friend. Just don't be like an asshole about it. Just like it's
Yeah.
fine. But like people out there will literally end whole friendships over a small disagreement.
Absolutely.
And there are some disagreements that you might want to end a friendship over because they could be like
Yeah, there
awful.
are certain like huge issues or like a few rule breaker or like deal breaker things that like if this is really strong and really important, like if somebody like that was my friend was like, yeah, pedophilia is okay, I'm never talking to you again.
Exactly.
I will
would
debate
never
with
talk
you, try to change your mind, and when you don't, I am disappearing. Because there are certain
Like-
things that are not debatable.
There are certain things that aren't debatable at all. I would not debate on certain subjects. But then there are some that's like, okay, I can see why you would think that way.
Yeah.
But I think this way, and that's okay. We have two different opinions. There's nothing wrong with it.
I have friends
But
that
there are some people who literally hear one thing and they're like, oh, you don't agree with like this small, non-caring thing that I agree with? Fine, I don't want to be your friend no more. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
well then you weren't a real friend in the first place.
Exactly. I have friends who will regularly say or do things that I don't entirely agree with. Does that mean they're not my friend? No, because friendship is more than disagreements and more than little things. Friendship is so many important factors, and one stupid little discourse shouldn't end it.
Caitlin fight. We fight for maybe like a day, and then we're fine.
But
But
yeah,
it's just a matter of like you have to get like if you disagree with something, it's fine. Just don't let it ruin something because you can be stubborn and stick to your opinion like it's the best thing on the planet. But don't like ruin your friendship with someone just because of one disagreement unless it's like something really big and really bad. Like 100% should not be agreement like a pedophile. Like if someone's like, oh, it's fine, that's okay. No, don't do
No.
that.
Also-
I will debate you and try to change your mind. If you can't change your mind, I'm gone. Bye.
Yep.
Hallelujah.
also,
Walk.
I absolutely agree with you, Al. Just because you don't agree with something somebody says doesn't mean your opinion is the exact opposite. Like, you can be somewhere in the middle or you could be somewhere random and still not agree with what somebody says. It doesn't mean you're on the other extreme.
And, like, I don't like getting into politics, but just for this quick second, I have friends who want, like, two different sides of, like, leadership. I'm in the middle. I really don't care because, like, the world's coming to an end sooner or later because of global warming.
Yeah.
So, like, that's whatever.
That's
I've never
fun.
really cared about politics. I never really get into it. I don't really care who is in charge. I don't vote. I don't do any of that shit. So to me, it's whatever. But I have friends on both sides, and, like, it's like, whatever. You have a different opinion, but I'm not gonna, like, eat your soul over it.
Yeah.
I'm just simply gonna be like, okay, that's your opinion, cool. And
There was I remember there was one time where you were like, I'll eat your soul over it, but that was because of your family. That was a hot minute ago. You have grown. That's another thing. Don't completely judge people for things that happened like 6 years ago. Like, people are like, the whole cancel culture thrives off of blaming people for things that happened years and years ago.
Especially if they've grown from it, 100%.
Absolutely. There was a line in Crank Gameplay's, like, I guess his version of That Funny Feeling by Bo Burnham, where, it's like, you can't forgiving people, because they're not allowed to grow. And it's definitely commenting on, like, cancel culture and how something you did, like, you can't allow them to apologize, or you're not allowing them to apologize. You're not allowing them to move forward and grow from their mistakes. You're blaming them for things that happened in completely different political, like, social circumstances. Society changes drastically, especially over the last, like, 10 years or so. Things have completely flipped. Even things like humor and memes. Y'all remember, like, 2008 memes versus now?
Oh my god.
Like literally the I think it was
Exactly.
Raptor,
I think
whatever.
Exactly. It's just like one of those things where, like, it's like a whole thing, and it sucks because, like, you could agree with one thing, but also, like, from the other side, and someone's like, oh, well, if you like the one thing from this side, you must be that side now.
Mm-hmm. Like,
I'll tell you right now, I'm smart. I like chocolate, but I don't like the color green. I'll choose yellow. If there was purple somewhere in that color spectrum, I'd be thinking purple.
Well, because I know it's a velociraptor. I know what that is, but I'm trying to think of, like, because there was a term somebody told me for, like, the thinking velociraptor, like the meme. It would literally just be like
Velociraptor, and I think of the Velocipaster.
I do too. I think of Velocipaster, which is an atrocious movie everyone should watch. It is the worst. Don't promo that. It's the worst.
It's hilarious.
I do recommend it though. It's just horrible. If you can find places to watch it online, it's amazing. But
you have to rewind into that one clip.
Oh my god, just
insert car on fire.
Insert car SFX. Like, there's a part in it where, like, there's clearly supposed to be an exploding car, but there isn't. There's just the noises of a burning car and then insert car SFX in brackets. And it fucking kills me. Velociraptor. Yeah, I think that's what I said.
But yeah, it's just, I thought it was Velocipaster.
No, Velociraptor as the meme, like the 2000s meme.
Sorry.
Velocipaster is the movie. No, you're good. I just said that randomly. You're not 100% paying attention to my chat.
I'm switching between both of ours, like talking to mine but talking to yours at the same time. Cries in Spanish, what the hell, Al? I don't even know why. It's just
cries in
Al,
Spanish.
What is going on? Al, please. But yeah, so that's like the whole thing on that. It's just like, do what you want to do, be happy, be healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And if someone gets mad at you, that's nothing you can do about it, buddy.
I hate that. I hate when movies do that. They don't translate, like, it's like, speaking Spanish, speaking Portuguese, and I'm like, what does it mean, though? The whole point of subtitles is so I know what they're talking about.
Bro, when I was I can't say it because it's technically a spoiler with turning red. Okay. I'll just text Caitlin it very angrily.
Well, because you can... It's a movie about, like, an Asian family. Didn't it say, like, Chinese chanting
No, it was
at one point?
Korean? It
Korean?
was also Korean. Abby spoke Korean, so it was like
Oh,
when she was
yeah,
screaming
Abby...
in Korean, I was like, Abby screams in Korean, and I'm like, but what is she saying?
Yeah, but what is she saying in Korean?
And then
like,
when they chant, it's like chants and blah blah blah. It's like, what
yeah,
are they chanting?
like, it said, yeah, chants in Cantonese, and I'm like, but what? What are they saying?
I want to know.
I hate it. It pisses me off so much. If you're gonna go through the effort to subtitle, please God, subtitle what they're saying in a different language. It's usually only like 4 lines.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
It was just, like, I want to know what they're saying, like, when they do that. Anytime they do that in, like, any, like, language, and they're just, like, they just, in that language, I'm like, well, what are they saying, though? You can't type it out for me?
Please, you can say in brackets, in this language, and then say what they said.
Yeah.
Like, because I want to know what language it is, definitely, but please, add more. What are they saying? That's all I want to know.
What was she screaming? That's what I want to know. She was very angry, that's all I knew.
It hurts my soul.
I want to go watch Turning Red now.
It's a very good movie. I want to sing the song from it.
Well, everybody knows the song because it's literally everywhere. Like, you can't miss it.
I missed it. I didn't hear it at all other than you singing it until we watched it. Though not everything translates well, but you can give, like, an approximation. Like, I believe, like, the Funimation dub version of, like, One Piece or whatever, and the song Binks Sake, isn't, like, a direct translation, but they translated it and then put it in the context of, like, the language so it makes sense. Is it perfect from what it was in Japanese? Absolutely not. But it sounds much better and it makes sense and it still has, like, the same meaning, it's just rephrased a little bit.
I just looked up, because I wanted to know what she was saying, so I looked up Abby Turning Red, speak Korean, and someone did translate a couple of the things she said.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a screenshot because it is a kind of a spoiler to the movie.
Alright, cool.
Because I don't want to spoil it for people.
No, I don't want to spoil it, something that's so new.
Oh, and I have the first one too. So the first thing she says when we meet her, and then the second one that I sent you. The first one I sent you is the second thing.
Nice.
I wanted the translation, so I went and found the translation.
Heck yeah, brother.
Alice singing the song in my chat.
Love that. I see it.
I'm gonna sing it. It's not gonna, like, it's gonna be sucky. But y'all, cause, like, I want people to watch it, but also I want them to sing the song, and it's like, it's not really a spoiler in my opinion. It's a song, and you're gonna hear it one way or another. You can't run from the song.
Yeah, anyway, the song isn't so much, like, it's a spoiler of the song, but it doesn't spoil the movie in any way.
Exactly.
It's just like
oh my God. The tummy part does feel off for me too.
It's a loving parody of a loving parody of early 2000s, like, pop music.
It's true.
Careful, you're gonna get copyright strikes.
Like you. By who? Disney and their homophobic ass?
By their homophobic motherfuckers. Disney, isn't it Disney and Pixar?
No, Pixar is not homophobic.
No, not the homophobic part, the people who made fucking Turning Red.
Pixar made Turning Red.
Even though I can't remember if Disney bought Pixar yet.
No.
Because for a long time they were just working together.
Yeah. Did Disney buy Pixar? It says parent organization, the Walt Disney Company.
So, yes.
Ultimately, Disney bought Pixar for $7 billion in 2006.
Jesus. Okay, yeah, because I know for a long time they were just working together. Like, they had a deal. But yeah, they did buy it. That's a while ago, 2006.
Yeah. I see these companies buying other companies for a lot of money, and I'm like, I want that money. Because Microsoft just bought a lot of the Blizzard games, like World of Warcraft and stuff, for a good, like, hefty price. Hang on, let me see. So I believe it was a
Hefty.
$68.7 billion.
Ugh.
Microsoft paid that much for most of Blizzard's games.
Give me that money.
So they literally paid $68.7 billion for World of Warcraft. I think Call of Duty was part of that. Let me check, actually. Yeah, so World of Warcraft, Call of Duty, Overwatch, Diablo, Candy Crush, and StarCraft.
Fucking Candy Crush. So stupid.
So they bought all those games for $68.7 billion.
It's absurd.
And so right now they're trying to make like mobile games of each of those. There's already a mobile Candy Crush. I could not see a mobile WoW, not gonna lie.
No, I feel like, I don't know.
They have a companion app, which I have, which lets you do like certain like your Covenant classes from your phone, which is simple stuff. But like I cannot see a whole game like that. Not happening. No way.
No way, no how?
Trevor followed me on Twitter.
I hate that we're both on Twitter. We should not be on Twitter.
We should be focusing on this lovely.
We absolutely should.
The thing is, we're both just ranting about stuff as we're scrolling.
Yeah, as one person rants, the other one scrolls Twitter, and then doesn't realize the other person stopped ranting. So there's like 10 seconds of silence. Then we're like, oh, we're doing a podcast.
I found a tweet that says if you could have some Lizzie from our Lizzie, but a different Lizzie who is a YouTuber who actually worked for Athmo. She said, if I could have any superpower, what would it be? Mine would be to create a 100% soundproof field so that when people start doing loud construction outside my house, I can, in my middle of my recording session, I can still record instead of typing out a tweet.
God,
I would love that.
I want like a completely soundproof room. I want a room where I could do whatever the fuck I want in, and no one will hear me from like 2 inches outside.
What is it? I would just scream.
I would full volume scream. That would be a little NSFW for people in my chat, but like that would be my sex room, like, because anyone who's like anyone who has thin walls has ever had the unfortunate circumstance of hearing their parents. Not good. Don't recommend. Very unfortunate. Even when my dad's just playing video games downstairs, it's fucking loud. It's so annoying. I need to go to
one of those like anger rooms where you can break shit.
Oh my god, rage rooms. Yes. Lizzie and I have talked about that extensively, about like bringing basically like my entire college friend group, but also you, to a fucking rage room. But it's expensive. It's like,
I need a rage room.
God, you would go apeshit. And one of two things would happen with me. Either I'd be like, oh, I don't know how I feel about breaking these things, even though like I'm allowed to break them and I paid to be here, and I'd break some stuff but wouldn't do enough. Or a beast would be released, and even you would be scared of me. And I'm not sure which end I'd be on.
We'd be side by side beating the shit out of things.
You and I, back to back, like, we like nod at each other, and then we sprint to opposite sides of the room and like fully absolutely destroy something.
Give me a hammer and I'm good to go. Not even, just give me a bat that won't break into pieces when I hit something.
I love that the consensus of everybody I talk to is like, I need to go to a rage room. I don't think I've talked to a person that's like, rage room, not for me. Everybody wants to break shit. One of the most cathartic things I broke recently is I have a friend who had like an old keyboard that basically doesn't work anymore and was missing a few keys, and they're like, do you want to fucking break it? And I'm like, yes! So I fucking broke it over my knee.
A lot of the rage rooms, what they do is they how they get all their stuff to break is they just ask for donations of stuff that doesn't work and is broken, and then they take it and they use it.
What did I see the other day? Speaking of broken, I saw something, I think earlier, like a person who had like messed up their like flat screen TV, and it was like broken and part of it was fucked up, and they're like, I don't know, like, they took a hammer and they just very gently hit the front of it with a hammer. I think, like, intending to break it and be like, fuck it, it's already broken. But it fixed itself? What is technology? Juanita, I'm not talking to you. You're being dramatic. What? Uh-huh. She's just laying on the bed, looking back at me, all pathetic. KJ.
It's weird. I hear your cat.
I was more concerned that you were quiet for so long. Oh, baby.
Sorry, I am distracted. Anyway.
You're
Oh,
distracted.
okay, what's next on our list? So we stop getting distracted.
Yeah, stop getting distracted, KJ.
Writing
What's wrong with
process. Let's talk about writing. So,
Oh.
me
Ow,
and
fuck, I
Caitlin
hit
like
my
to write.
leg.
Mainly, we don't post stuff we write. I've posted stuff I write, and I don't know if I want to share that. 'Cause it's very
posted
demented,
shit, but
but-
it was in, like, 2013. Nobody
And,
wants
like,
to see
part
that.
of my thing is, I'm scared that I'm on probably a watch. I mean, I'm probably on a watch list,
Every
but not
writer
for
is on a
like
watch
bad
list.
shit. It's every writer's on a watch list. Because as a writer, you look up stuff like how far can someone fall before they die? How much poison can someone handle before they pass away?
Yeah.
Type of stuff. I look up very descriptive stuff because I write horror torture books,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't a good thing, but you know, it's fine. I write things like, these girls got kidnapped by their crazy friend, and so she tortured them all in a slow, painful method until they managed to escape, and then she chased them through the woods with dogs to kill them again. They managed to escape, kill her, and then their sister kidnaps them. Basically, a whole thing. And it has a bunch of series to it. And I'm still
Basically,
working
a
on it.
whole thing.
And
This is
so,
the weirdest shit.
I have to look up a lot of stuff. I think one of my favorite things is how long can someone go with an infection before it starts to take a toll on them. And so, like, I went through this whole, like, process, like, poisons, like, the stuff I looked up. And, like, I would type in the search bar while I'm at it, like, I'm a writer, please don't come for me.
Yes, I've absolutely done that. I've looked up stuff for a story I'm writing, and then immediately after, like, in the search bar, I've been like, I'm writing a story, don't worry about it. Like,
Yeah,
like
like, I
talking
would
to
type,
my
like,
secret
I'm
little
writing a
FBI agent.
I'm writing a story, please don't get mad at me or come for me, I'm not planning a murder. Because I'll look up, like, what poison will, like, make you sick but not kill you specifically, and, like, how much can you have of a dose of a poison, or how long, one of my favorite things to look up was how long can you sit in, hydrogen, no, it was, like, what was it, nitro? Something, like, it was something, before you
Probably
die.
Yeah, like nitrogen.
And the thing
or...
was, it was like, you can be in it for 5 seconds. So I had someone dipped in it for, like, 5 seconds before they were taken out and put into another torture situation. I won't get onto it because then YouTube will ban me.
YouTube will be like, this is graphic.
If you want to read it, I will gladly send it to you. It has terrible grammar because it is kind of old and I have to go through and fix stuff. But if you want to read it, do let me know and I will totally DM you the link or put it in Caitlin's chat for Caitlin's people to read. Who knows?
I will
It's-
never show you guys anything I wrote, other than the stuff that
there's
I
a
did
lot
on
of stories
stream.
that no one will ever see, but that's mainly my stuff. This is a posted story, which is why if anyone wants to read it, you can. I'll give you the link to go read it. It's posted on Wattpad, of course, of all places. But I do have a lot of stories within my notes that I don't ever show anybody because they're graphic, awful, and/or they're just personal. But one thing that goes through like a lot is like I live out my stories in my daydreams, which apparently is a mental illness.
Woo, I'm mentally ill.
So I have a lot of stories, and to do a lot of stories, I look up a lot of stuff. I also look at writing prompts. Like I think my favorite I've seen is like, God, what was it? It was like, you wake up in the middle of the night and you have a message saying don't look at the moon, but then everybody's telling you to look at the moon. Like there's a bunch of them that I've seen, and I'm like, that's really cool. I can write a story on that.
I love saving
like-
those, and then I never do anything with them.
Oh, I save a bunch on my Pinterest, and then like sometimes I go through, or I like to look up like really cool quotes that you can say within like a story. And I'm gonna go to my Pinterest and I'm just gonna look at a couple of that stuff.
God
If you want to
damn
talk
it.
about your writing experiences?
I
I
have
talk about a couple of the quotes and stuff I've saved.
I have so much trouble. I'm sorry, by the way. I'm very distracted. My cat is currently in my lap and keeps biting me because I'm not petting her. She's
Here's
being
one
a
here.
little
Dialogue
douche.
prompts. You said this place was built to imprison something. What was it? Me. That's it. That's one of the prompts. And I have a lot of them, like gruff, like different ones, like body language to convey embarrassment, because you know you want to have accurate stories. Like if you write like they smiled and that was it, or they didn't even smile. She's like, yay, she said. Okay, is she saying yay like happy? Is she yay like a sarcastic yay? Because like I do, yay type of thing. You got to be more
Yay.
specific on how that person's conveying. You can't just say, yay, she said, and then move on. Like,
No,
is she like?
the she said, there's a
Throwing her
lot of
hands up, yay!
a lot of not good writing has the he said, she said, he said, she said. You have to do like she replied, he like she hissed, he stated. Like
I
you
think
have
a
to
writing prompt I have that Caitlin might enjoy is it's 3 things: a meadow, a dress soaked in dew, and the ruins of a castle.
Ooh. Yes, please.
So it's like I have a lot of stuff. But like if you just say she said, that he said, it kind of takes away from the story, because that person's like, well, how are they feeling? How did they respond? How did they say it?
Yeah, the more questions you create in a reader's mind, the less engaged they are with the story. Dumbledore said calmly.
If you watch the movie, it's like in the book, it's
so
like,
funny.
Harry, did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Dumbledore said calmly. In the movie, did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Throws him across the
That
room.
is, I don't care for Harry Potter, but that is my favorite meme. I love it unconditionally.
It's just like in the book, Harry's just like, no, I didn't. And he's like, okay, I believe you. But in the movie, he's like, no, I didn't. I don't believe you. Throws him like,
Yeah, like
everywhere,
fucking chucks him at a wall.
like, bruh, that's not calmly.
No, it's not.
Harry, did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Dumbledore asked.
Juanita, ow! Ow! Stop stabbing me. I'm gonna kick you off my lap. You're not getting pets if you're being a bitch.
But like, I have a lot of dialogues and a lot of prompts, and like, it's not like one of these ones is choose your last words wisely, sneered the villain. The hero shakily lifted their head. I love you. Like, turning points, craziness. I have everything. Noises of pain,
Yes.
gasping, grunting, hissing, groaning, whimpering, yelping, screaming, shrieking, wailing. You can't just have. She said she was sad, and they hugged. Like what?
Also, another thing is, with writing, a lot of times people will put dialogue for, like, shit that doesn't need dialogue, and stuff you don't have to think of. Because sometimes, like, they said hello, whatever, but instead of saying, like, this character said hello, this character also said hello, you can say, they greeted each other, and then move on. Like, you can infer that without having to say exactly what was said. And a lot of writers do that because they feel like, oh, I need more detail. Yeah, but it's not. You don't need to. It's fine.
Do you sleep anymore? I schedule a nap a week from next Tuesday. Me too.
Nice.
But you always, like, I don't know. I like to read books that have, like, deep meanings, horror. It's crazy. But I've seen books that are just like,
Nope, you're off my lap. Fuck you.
not to make fun of X Reader. Oh my god, hang on. I'm getting a raid. Hello, NJ. Thank you for the
yay.
raid.
Well,
Thank you for grabbing
welcome,
that link.
raiders.
I was not paying attention. I was talking about a story. But thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Arctic. How you guys doing? How was your stream? What did you stream today?
Heck yeah.
Thank you for
KJay
getting the
got
link,
raid.
Temple and Ice. I'm sorry, I will not pay attention. But
I'm
thank
sorry
you
for
much.
like screeching in the middle of you talking, by the way. I got
No, you're fine. I assumed
full
your cat
set,
just shoved her
yes.
claws. Yeah.
It hurt so bad. I'm like, nope, you're done, and I fucking grabbed her with 2 hands and yeeted her onto the bed.
Yeah,
Ow.
when they do it, like, why? What compels you to shove all your claws into me?
Like, do my jeans just feel nice to stab into because there's flesh under there? Like,
But like, it's just I've read stories, not to make fun of X-Reader stories, but those
Yeah.
are usually the worst ones to read, because it's not even like X-Reader ones that are awful. It's the ones that are like,
ooh, you're Robon.
I woke up and blinked my baby blue diamond blue
Yeah.
eyes.
Well, 'cause
orbs. They don't say eyes, they say orbs. And then they're like, I let down
Orbs.
my golden long hair as it falls down my 4'2" frame. And I'm like, what? And then they're like,
Why?
I'm sad today because my great uncle, my aunt, my dad, my mom, my goldfish, my brother, my unborn sister, my next door neighbor, and everything else died in a car crash. And I'm like,
Oh, no.
what?
And then I got adopted by One Direction.
And then I became an alpha female because my mate ended up being an alpha male at my high school that I go to, where everyone bullies me for being 4'2". And it's like, what am I reading?
My life is so hard. I wear size 13 Nikes. Men's size 13. Well, because the big thing with those types of stories, too, is 9 times out of 10, they're written by, like, 13-year-olds. Because
But
it's
it
like,
just kills me because it's like X-readers, so you're like, oh, I get to insert myself in here. No, they insert a random character that has Rapunzel hair.
not...
Orbs. Do not call eyes orbs, please. Never call an
I
eye
do
an orb.
sometimes, but I will do it one time and then say
Especially when
eyes
you're
every
like,
other
I
time.
blinked my baby blue girl diamond orbs, and then I let down my long golden hair that goes down my entire 4 foot
This isn't fucking
frame
Rapunzel. Fuck off.
as my angry stepbrother screams at me as he adopted me after my entire family got taken down in an airplane. Like, what?
It's
Like,
all
I've read
everyone I've
stories
ever known
exactly
has
like
died. Like,
Oh god, thank God to the alpha male podcast. Oh my god, I hate people who think alpha males are a real thing. Wolf packs don't have actual alphas. It's the parents who lead it. It's the parents, and then afterwards their kids leave, and then that's it.
yeah, but a lot
There
of
is
people.
no alpha.
Well, there's a leader, I guess.
But when mainly men, because I don't think I've ever seen girls call themselves an alpha male, is when they say they're alphas, and I'm like, please.
Oh
Stop.
my god. I think I learned recently, like, alpha, beta, sigma males. Isn't sigma like a lone wolf? I don't need a pack. Or some bullshit.
Oh my god, we don't talk about that.
Like,
There's
we
also
don't talk
books like that.
about
Oh my God.
bullshit. No.
Like, it's
it's
just one of those things,
exclusively what I
like,
talk about.
like it goes with books too, like the people who do like, I felt the alpha male came to my school that day and he
Ew.
knew that I was his, like, why?
I know, it's like, we locked eyes. I get ads for that sometimes, like
We
apps
locked eyes
that
and
have
I
those.
could hear him growl down the hall.
It's like, he growled in my ear. Where do you think you're
runs
going?
up to me.
I
He
ran
said,
away and
"Why?"
looked back and goes, I can't be your mate. He chased after me and pressed me against the locker, and I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous.
And like, I don't like, I read them purely for satire, and then like I will literally comment like, this is just like, I would comment funny things like, oof, that one. And like, I've made so many Avatar references on so many stories that are just like that, and they're just like, will you stop referencing Avatar? And I'm like, no.
Absolutely
Will you stop writing
not.
stories where someone has baby blue orbs and long Rapunzel golden hair? No.
I think constructive criticism is really important. However, I find it extremely not necessary to like if you willingly seek out something you dislike, don't comment on it.
It was
That
one story, and it was one of my friends who wrote it, and she wanted me to.
Oh, well, that's fine then if it's a friend.
But
But
she
like
made
generally,
so many Avatar references, and I'm like, is this like Avatar in disguise?
robots in disguise. Give me the
That's
cube.
rough, buddy. Like, I must have commented that 5 times.
That's so good though. But so many people will go to something they hate and then comment about how much they hate it. And it's like, if you don't like it, just, it's the internet. Most times it's like, it's the internet. Just go away.
Go away.
Ow! What was that?
What was what?
I don't, some kind of feedback in your mic.
Oof. I don't know.
That hurt. But like, there's so many, I saw a video earlier of, like, I can't remember what show it was, but it was like Aliens or whatever, and it was a compilation of the relationship between the female alien and this human guy. And in the beginning, he's kind of like pining after her, whatever, bullies the fuck out of her alien brother, which is hilarious. And by the end, there's like male impregnation, and he has like her 5 kids. Which is weird, but also they're aliens. This is a kid's show, by the way. But people were commenting on it and were like, oh, it's cool, or this part was funny, but there were so many, like, male impregnation will never happen, and it's disgusting, and you shouldn't be showing this, and I'm like, just don't fucking watch it. Like, just click away. No one cares.
it also goes like that thing, like, if you scroll, like, to a post you don't like, just scroll away instead of saying
That's it.
something. And the other people are like, well, it's the internet, you're supposed... I'm like, doesn't mean you
No.
have to say something. If you don't like it, just keep going by.
The only reason you should, like, when you say something is when it's, like, dramatically harming other people. The weird TV show isn't gonna harm anybody. If somebody is, like, actively, like, grooming minors, then yeah, say something. But if it's not, then fucking whatever. Who cares?
Like, if I find a story that has, like, the insert reader, 9 out of 10, I don't read them because I don't like insert readers. I like stuff that's horrors, torture-based, stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like horror, big thriller type of that stuff. I don't read them. Sometimes I'll read them just to see if it's a satire book, because people do write a lot of satire books, and they will say it in, like, the
God,
first
they're
chapter
so
is
funny.
completely satire. Because satire insert readers are the funniest things to read, and I will read them because
Cookie
they're funny.
vampires.
And the person who writes them purposely wants you to make fun of them. That's why they wrote them.
Yeah.
Like, I have a friend, that's why my friend did it. She wrote a purpose one for not just me, but for people to make fun of. And so, of course, I made a lot of Avatar references because it was, like, that's rough, buddy, and all of other stuff. But it's just, like, if you don't like it, scroll past it, don't look at it, don't even talk to it, don't even interact with it, because the more you interact with it, the more you're gonna see it. Because, like, the internet knows. If you click, like on something, that's it. Like, I like one Minecraft video, and it's all over.
Yeah.
You like one in-space Markiplier video, it's everywhere.
Well, you should, though. You should like all of the In-Space with Markiplier memes,
My first
videos. You should go to the pinned comment in this chat and go watch the In-Space with Markiplier trailer. It's
You
very
should.
good.
Because if you like it, it's gonna keep popping up in your recommendations.
It's fucking
That's the
better
internet
than most movie trailers. That's what
It's
gets
really
me.
moment. Okay,
It's a
can
really
we just
good
talk about
trailer.
the fact- no, I want to talk about the fact that Mark made this with his own money and everything else, and he spent years working on it, and he's giving
Yeah.
it to us for free.
For free content.
Free content. that
Something
he
he's
spent,
poured his heart
think,
and
like,
soul and
4
bank account
I think
into,
he spent
and
like 4 years on it and put a lot of money into. And it's almost his 10-year anniversary on YouTube.
it's insane.
So, you know, like, he's giving it to us for free. The least you can do is go click on that trailer and watch it.
I think it's insane to see the evolution from like a date with Markiplier and like how silly and fun that is to look just the trailer of In Space. It's wild.
Al, I'm gonna go off topic here. Al, we gotta play World of Warcraft because there is a point in World of Warcraft where in one of the cutscenes someone does yell "my cabbages" and they totally got that from Avatar. It's my favorite cutscene actually.
There's
It's
a
because
lot
if
of
you don't
references
jump,
in WoW.
if you don't jump in time, you slam into his cabbage cart and he goes, "No, my cabbages!" And I'm like, "That's Avatar."
Yeah, there's a lot of very intentional references. There's a lot of intentional references
Every
to like
time I
real
do that-
people.
Every time I go through that cutscene, I always hit his cabbage cart. I'm an asshole.
You are an asshole. What the fuck, man?
I just like hearing them scream, "My cabbages!"
It's my leg.
And of course, with every new character I make, I have to go through that cutscene because it's an important part of the crucial storyline of Borealis. So I go through that every time, and it's my favorite cutscene to go through.
Of
The whole
course it
storyline
is.
is tedious in Borealis, but it's awesome, and I love it. I'm sorry, we were talking about Avatar in my chat for some reason, so
You're talking about Avatar and WoW, and I'm
My
like, I
first
can't really have
girlfriend's
much of this
you.
conversation, but
that's rough, buddy.
that's rough, buddy.
Hello, Zuko here. My cabbages. But just like if you don't like it, scroll past it. That's what I do. That's what everyone should do. Learn from that.
Learn from your mistakes, evolve, grow.
Exactly. Like right now, I'm working on growing from my mistakes. I would also like if my throat would not feel like it's closing up on me. Time to pop another cough drop. Nah, you know what? I'm fine. If I
My
just
brain
start
is
coughing-
malfunctioning.
Oh, me too.
It's giving up. We're only an hour and a half in, and my brain is just
Really,
fizzling
it feels
out.
like we've been doing this a lot longer.
I know, it feels like it's been like 2.5 hours and we're just like running out, and it's like, we have shit to talk about, we have the energy, it's just that, I think it's whenever I drink coffee and I like have to talk about shit, like, there's a point in which my brain just gives up. It's like, coffee.
I'm looking forward to spring. Besides the allergies, I'm
Oh
looking
my
forward
god,
to spring.
I want spring so
Purely,
bad.
not just because like I hate no, I love winter, I love snow, I love the cold, but mainly I do miss walking outside with like no shoes
Yes.
on. I love being able to sprint across the grass.
I want
And
to
I do have a
go.
plan for this spring. I want to lose weight, so I'm gonna be doing a lot of walking.
Heck yeah, my
I don't even have
brother.
that much weight on me anyway. I've been losing a
We
lot of
can.
weight very quickly.
I need to be more active. So if you want to just be like, hey, do you want to just walk around forever?
I
We
come
can
to
hang
your house
out.
every
You'll
day
be
just so we can walk around your
bro.
fucking...
No, because we can walk to the fairgrounds
do
because
that
it's like
anyway,
a 2 mile walk, but it's like a straight shot, and we could just walk around town, do whatever.
Let me know when you come home, bro.
I mean, it's gonna be a while.
It's gonna be a while, and I'm gonna cry.
It's been a while.
But and don't forget we have my dirt road too, which has lots of
Yeah.
beautiful greenery to look at.
Yeah, but your dirt road is also terrifying.
Well,
And I
they're,
don't wanna
they're
get-
actually fixing it. They're fixing it.
Yeah. We have to
And they
walk on the opposite side of the road though, because I don't want to
Alright,
get
Temple.
mauled by another dog.
Yeah. All right, Temple. Have a good one. Thank you for popping in. Hope you have a good day.
Bye, Temple. That's
Yeah,
that's
so-
a story, by the way.
My
While-
cousin's dog. He's an asshole.
I was at KJ's and
That's why I don't
one
go near
of
that.
was it your mom's car that got stuck in the ditch?
No.
Somebody's car got stuck in the ditch. Cause that's why it happened.
Sierra, maybe.
It might have been Sierra. Somebody's car got stuck in the ditch at the front of the road. So KJ and I went down to like go help see what's up. And the house right there has 2 hounds, I think, that were out front. And there's this
They're blue healers. So
Yeah.
Two. I guess you say.
So there's this one mama dog that was really fucking loud, which was clearly very sweet. Whatever, she was just loud and like, there's people here. And there was this one motherfucking other dog who is so like, get the fuck away! But I was on the road. I was not in their property. I was on the road. And this dog ran out while I had while I was halfway turned to the side and like latched onto my arm. And thankfully I was wearing the like fake leather coat that I wear all the time. It's hanging up right now, that my ex had given me. And nothing bites through leather. So it just felt like a very strong pinch on my like when you're getting your blood pressure taken at the doctor, on the front of my arm. And I just was stunned that I was being attacked by this dog, so I didn't like move for a few seconds. I just panicked and saw it until the others noticed, and they're like, "What the fuck?" and came over and like ripped the dog off me, and I'm like, okay.
No, they don't get very far.
Now, and man, that could have gone badly for men. I would have dog trauma.
I've got attacked by a dog on that road before, and it ended up with like a whole court situation.
Yeah, control your fucking dogs. If your dogs are attacking people, they cannot. You
It wasn't
or
even,
somebody
it was a
else.
different person. They don't live there no more.
Yeah. But like, if
Well-
you can't keep your dogs from attacking people, one, you don't know how to raise dogs because dogs are not inherently violent creatures. Especially towards humans. They've literally been raised and bred to like work with us. They've been
Yeah, but
domesticated.
They have their dogs pretty much trained now.
It's fucking better.
And they have electric collars, so they don't go very far.
Like, God, it's
The only
messed
dog that
up,
doesn't have an
though.
electric collar is their little pug, but he's so old that they just like they're letting him live out his last days.
Like pugs, even a violent pug, I don't think would do much. As a person
Pug.
who previously owned a pug,
I've never seen a violent pug.
Neither have I. Like,
All I hear from them is their aggressive breathing as they run around.
yeah, well, because they have fucking breathing issues. They can't run very fast. They're usually pretty fat. They don't do much. Like, you can't really have like a violent pug. They can be like angry towards other dogs, but they're not. You could punt a pug easily. You're not gonna have a horrifying accident. with a
Chihuahuas
pug.
aren't inherently mean either, so people don't know how to take care of them.
Well, because a lot of it too is the fact that Chihuahuas,
Chihuahua. Chihuahua.
Chihuahua.
What can make you dance?
They,
Chihuahua. Oh,
because they're
Chihuahua.
so small, things that you'd usually train out of bigger dogs get ignored because it's like, oh, they're small, what are they gonna do? So they're naturally little shitty bastards because, like, if
you raise them right, I've had really nice ones that were raised correctly, and they're really
Yeah.
sweet and they're cuddly and they love their people. But if you don't raise them right, they're gonna attack you and be ankle biters. Like,
and
you don't
I've
know they
never met a well-raised Chihuahua, which is why
God, I wish you had come to my grandmother's house. She would have met Lady before she got eaten by a wild animal. She was so sweet and precious, and we ended up. So behind the story of Lady, she was a teacup Chihuahua, very small, very happy. She ended up having puppies. We didn't know, because we had found her at camp one time. So basically, and not to shit on Canadians, but we had really loud Canadian neighbors at camp, and when they had left, they left behind their little doggo. Well, we tried to get in contact and find them. They didn't want her anymore. They literally said, no, you guys can keep her. So we did. We kept her. We raised her. She ended up being pregnant with puppies. She had puppies. She had 2 puppies, and we kept one of them. The other one, sadly, did not make it because of how small she was. So she had ended up 1 puppy, and we loved her, and they both sadly did pass away. Cry. But she was left behind. And she was the sweetest little Chihuahua because she had been, like, she did bark at us, and she was like trying to act all fierce because we were huge humans coming over to this tiny puppy who was barking because she was left. And so obviously she did try to bark and like show that I am high and mighty. Did not work. She didn't
Tiny
get very
dog
far with
syndrome.
that because she's so tiny. But we ended up just calling her Lady, and she was a sweet little girl. And she was like one of the like I've met a lot of sweet Chihuahuas. I've met a lot of asshole Chihuahuas. It just really depends on how you raise them. If you raise them right, they're sweet, they're loving, they're kind. If you raise them badly, just like every dog, it depends on how you raise it. If you raise them the right way, they're gonna be sweet and nice, and if you raise them like shitheads and don't care for them, they're gonna turn out to be assholes.
A lot of small dogs, like, one, get manhandled and, like, thrown around because they're tiny, so it's like, oh, look at my cute little animal, not treating it like an animal, like, just treating it like a look at this thing I have, which will definitely make a dog, like, angrier and, like, not want people around. And a lot of things, like, if a tiny dog jumps on you versus a large dog, you're gonna train it out of the large dog, but the little dog, it's like, oh, it's cute. But it perpetuates a lot of negative behaviors in that way because it's like, oh, it doesn't really matter, they're so small, who cares? But it just adds on and it piles on, and then you get this little shithead dog, and it's like, oh, whatever. And I think smaller dogs are a little more prone to that behavior than bigger dogs, because, you know, the whole gentle giants thing, like, and some breeds are definitely more prone to certain behaviors, though with good training, anything is, you know, trained out for the most part. It's just, I've never met a good Chihuahua, man.
She could have met Lady or Spike.
I would have loved to, because every little fucker I've met sucks. And I actually had a friend who, like, owned Chihuahuas when he was younger, and I mentioned that I didn't know that, because I know he also had, like, pitties, he had pipples. And I was like, fucking Chihuahuas, man. And he was like, I love Chihuahuas. And I'm like, what? Because he's this deep voice, like, presumably very big dude. I say presumably because I haven't seen him, but as far as I'm aware, he's a pretty, like, big, intimidating dude. And he's like, yeah, I fucking love Chihuahuas, and, like, I grew up with them. And I'm like, oh, really? It's like, aren't they assholes? And it's like, no. Just treat them correctly and, like, raise them. And I'm like, well, I'm an idiot now. Now I'm the fool. I am the dumbass. I am the one who was wrong.
But I don't know, it's just like, you have to raise it right if you want it to be not aggressive.
That's with people, too.
Yeah.
Stop. One of my biggest, like, pet peeves with bad parents, or even, like, generally good parents have this issue. Your children are not your slaves. Chores? Yes, you can have chores. However, if they're doing, like, 90% of the work in the house, or they make plans and you get pissed at them for not doing this one simple task you could so easily do, don't fucking, and the whole I fed you, I put a roof over your head. Oh, you mean the bare minimum for having children, which you chose to do? Stop treating your children as if they are your slaves. Child labor is a crime, you know? Motherfuckers. It annoys the hell out of me. Cause chores are completely acceptable and fine. And like, you can expect your children to take care of their own shit. Like, having your kids wash their own laundry and put it away. Cause not only is that like less work for you, because it's work in life is very strenuous, especially with children. But like, have them take care of their own shit. Don't have them take care of your shit. It's stupid. Like, in my house, presumably, if I have kids, a big thing I'm gonna do is wash your own plates. Like, I'll wash my plate, you wash your plate, whatever. But just, it drives me insane that so many parents have the audacity to get mad at kids for wanting to have their own life and like, oh, you didn't clean the entire house for me? You didn't clean the entire house, fucking bleach the floors, vacuum everything? And like, I will do that sometimes for my mother. And I have chores and I have things I need to do, and like sometimes when my mom's gone, like, and I have to babysit my younger siblings, we'll all work together and clean the entire house. Not because we were forced to, but because we understand that being a parent is hard, and it's hard to clean the house, and sometimes Avery doesn't clean up her toys, so we have to help. And it makes my mother happy, and my dad doesn't notice or care, but like, it's easier and it's better when you're not forced to. Because I want to clean when my mom's out. I want to help. I want to support her. Not because she's telling me you're grounded if you don't do all of these things, but because they need to be done, and she does a lot, and she works really hard. And sometimes she'll ask me to do something extra. And you'll notice, like, unless it's something particularly gross, like, oh, do you want to clean out, like, the bottom of the squelchy sink? I might have a little complaint, but for the most part, I don't complain. I do it, and often I'm happy to, because it's supporting my mother, and it makes her happy. And it's not because she forced me to, but it's because she's a good mom, and she very earnestly asked me, hey, can you do this? I'm not sure if I'll have time when I get home. It's like, yeah, that's fine. It's not like I have anything to do. But if I have plans, or if, like, I'm at a friend's house, like I'm at KJay's, if I have to put away the dishes, they don't leave the dishes for me to do when I come back. They'll do it. It needs to be done. I just do it when I'm able, and they do it when they're able. It's not about what each person has to do. It's about keeping the house together and supporting each other. And that's really important. And I've been talking for too long.
No, you're saying all the right things. I completely agree with you. Like, I'm not gonna say never, because, you know, I do want to adopt at some point. I don't want to have my own kids, and I probably won't ever be in a relationship for a very long time. But if I ever do adopt kids, because I don't want to have my own, but I do want to adopt. If I do end up having children, it's still an iffy. But if I adopt, there's gonna be like maybe like one or two chores, like do your own laundry, clean your room. If like, your room doesn't have to be spotless, just don't have it a complete chaotic mess. At least make it so you can walk in there and at least lay on your bed. Like, please, at least make it walk spaceable so you can walk in. But like, nothing like you have to clean the entire house from top to bottom before I get home at this specific time, or you're like, no Wi-Fi, you're grounded, you don't get this, you don't get that, I will take away this and that. It's more of just like, okay, I'm gonna be at work. If you don't mind, like, there's a couple dishes in the sink, if you can do those for me. If not, cool. Throw in dishwasher when I get home. That's all I need to do. Cool. I'm gonna be gone. The floor is a little dirty. Can you, like, sweep it up? If not, that's chill. If they do it, cool. Maybe there'll be reward, like, you did this cool thing for me, and I'm really happy about that. Like, you wanna go do something? I'm not gonna punish my kids for not cleaning. Like, it'd be nice if you pick a couple things up, but I'm not gonna be, like, on your ass. If you don't pick that up, your Xbox is going out the window, or you're grounded and you cannot see your friends.
Absolutely. And a lot of times that stuff can be used as like a bonding experience. Like, I have, like, a lot of my sibling bonding has been, come on, guys, let's clean up everything before Mom gets home so she'll be excited. Like, you can do that with your kids, too. You can be like, you want to help me clean? Because when little kids, you know, are that small...
What I want to do is I want to turn it into a game. Like, let's, like, throw our clothes into the laundry basket. Let's put, like, a little hoop above it, and we'll just toss baskets. Let's see who can mop, like, I'll mop the kitchen, you mop the front room. Let's see who can do it done first. And, like, race. And actually play, like, music in the background, too, because music helps. It really does, especially if you get into the swing of it. So it's like, I'm going to wash this counter, you wash this counter. And obviously, if they're a younger kid, I give them, like, the smallest counter I could find. And just be like, let's see who can get it done first. And I would purposely take my time so they win. So that way they have that satisfaction of, yes, I did it, I beat you. And I'll be like, congratulations, you did beat me, yay! Because I'm not going to be like, you need to clean this entire kitchen before I get back. And then scream at them because they didn't know. We're going to turn it into a game. We're going to clean this window as like a game. Like, you clean this half, I'll clean this half. First one done wins. What's the prize? $1. You get $1 if you do it. If you beat me. And then purposely I'll take my time. Because, you know, I want them to have that satisfaction.
Not me getting a random New York call right now. I don't recognize this number.
And one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna support my kids usually through like anything they want. Like, not like they want to be like a drug lord. Probably not that. But if I ever like adopt kids, I want them to be honest with me. I want them to be open. So I'm gonna treat them like adult. Like, if they want to be treated like an adult, I will talk to them like an adult. I will make sure that they know that if they have anything, they can come to me, and I won't be like, I will talk to them about things they want to talk about. Like, oh, you have this really cool game and I don't know it. Sure, let's talk about it, and I'll make sure I'm interested in what they're saying. Because, like,
absolutely,
if people who are like their kids and I'm like, I did this really cool thing today, and then their parents are just like, okay, I don't care. No, like, you want to be like, oh, what'd you do? Like, tell me, I'm excited to hear this.
Absolutely, and like, even if you don't, a big thing is my little brother has some weird fucking interests. Okay, he's a weird little kid, but my mother won't like ignore him. Sometimes she'll have to like stare at him like, what the fuck, but she still listens. Because you have to be engaged. One of the biggest problems I like, one of the things I could point out at least with my father, whom I have a questionable relationship with, but we're working on it, is like, you know, Minecraft is a big game. A lot of people like it. Me and my brother specifically have enjoyed it for a really long time. It's something we are engaged in, and we can have fun in, and we play with friends on. And my dad shit talks it every time. Every time he hears about it, he's like, it's just a fucking bunch of pixels. What's the point? It's the same kind of game that fucking whatever. It's not about the pixels or the graphics. You should know this. You play games, but, you know, he's a Call of Duty gamer. So, but, like, you can have fun with a game, and even if you don't like said game, it's fine you don't like said game. Don't shit talk it when people are enjoying it. Like, I'm not gonna go in and
things
see...
that happen to me is, like, I'll get super excited and I'll sprint up to, like, tell my parents something, and they just, like, they literally, like, they have no interest in it, and they make it known they have no interest in it. Like, they'll just look at me and they'll be like, cool, and, like, they'll shrug their shoulders and walk away, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to talk to you about anything.
Yeah, and then they get confused why you don't talk to them about things you enjoy anymore. They'll be like, you never talk to me about your interests.
Anyone. That's why, like when people come to me and they're like super excited, they want to talk about it, I'm like, go ahead, tell me, I want to listen. And like, I'll engage with them, even if I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like, I have friends with me and they talk about Genshin, and I don't play Genshin, it's not my thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I will listen to them rant about Genshin for like 3 hours if it makes them happy. Like, my brother comes to my room sometimes, and even though I don't get along with him a lot of the time, he will just start talking about something, and I'll be like, okay, and I'll listen, and I'll actually generally listen to what he's saying. Or sometimes even my youngest brother, who I can't even understand half the time because he's a toddler, will sprint in my room and start telling me about something he just saw on his phone, and it made him excited. And I'm like, really? You want to show me? Because, like, if you want to show me, go get your phone, you can show me, and he'll do that. He'll run and grab his phone to show me. Like, if you want to show me something and you're excited about it, I'll listen, I'll watch. Because when you tell somebody, like, oh, that's cool, and you shrug and you ignore it, they're not going to want to talk to you about anything after that because they know you don't care.
Yeah, you can't.
You gotta show you care. Like, even if it's just like, hi, congratulations. Like, yeah, it's that type of thing. Like, you just gotta be like, okay, I'll listen, and just show that you have some interest on whatever they're saying.
That's something
like,
I've had to work
you don't
on,
even
too.
Care about.
Like I've like with my siblings specifically because I will
With
admit,
my one brother, it's hard. With Tobias, it's somewhat easy because I don't even understand him half the time.
yeah, well, cause that's a big thing too. Is like I'm trying to work on it, and when we were younger, I was not a good sister to my little brother. My little brother, just always wanted to like do things with me and interact with me, and I'd blow him off and I'd yell at him, and like part of it was the age difference because me and all my siblings are each of us are 6 years apart, which is a bad number because you're just too different in your lives, and it becomes really problematic because it's one kid's like in the stage where they want to cling to their sibling and want to know everything about them and want to be with them all the time, and the other sibling is in like the antisocial phase pretty much, where it's like I want to be with my friends and not with my family. So it causes a lot of clash. But even then, like, I was not very nice to my brother, and that reflects in how my brother treats my littlest sibling, his little sister Avery. Even with how they interact, a lot of how I interacted with my brother reflects in their relationship because he avoids certain things. He avoids stuff I did to him. And I try to rectify how I treated my brother in doing better with my little sister Avery, but
Something
it's hard.
interesting between me and Caitlin is that we both have younger siblings the same age. Our middle siblings are the same age. But
They
then my
do not
younger
like
sibling,
each other.
they do not like each other at all. And then my youngest brother is 15 years younger than me. I get along with him more though. I don't know why. It's just like when I don't like kids. I will tell you right now, I'm not the person to go to with kids. I don't like kids, which is why I don't ever plan on having kids. I didn't like kids even when I was a kid. But for some reason, when I saw my baby brother for the first time after he was born, I just grew a connection with him. I don't know what it was. My friends call it mother instinct. I don't know. But even though he's 15, I get along with him more than I do with my other brother. But I still try to hang out with him. He comes in my room sometimes. I talk to him. I let him take stuff out of my mini fridge if there's something in there he likes. I'll be like, you can have one or two of it. Go ahead. I don't care. Just make sure you ask before you come in here. Sometimes he'll come in and we'll just talk about a video game. Sometimes he'll be like, do you want to play this specific game with me? And I'm like, whatever. Sometimes I'm like, no, get the hell out of my room. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see your face. I'm trying to be a better sister, but
That's
it's
siblings.
the most thing. He understands, and one thing he picked up quickly is what I prefer to be called, which is KJ. And he picked it up very quickly, which I was actually really grateful for. So that he calls me KJ, and when he wants to be a jerk, he just calls me Jay, or some stupid nickname he can come up with that comes out of his mouth. Or he just calls me a bitch. Either or, I respond.
That's siblings. That's just...
And I don't get along with him. He's 6 years younger than me, because again, he's the same age as Caitlin's sibling. It's funny. We had a third friend, but they had a sibling as well within that category, so it was hilarious. But none of them get along.
None of them like each other. All of them hate each other. It's very funny.
My brother, I don't know if he hates your brother. I think they're not friends. That's
No, they don't get along. My brother, keeps tabs on your brother, I guess, and like pays attention.
There's occasionally my brother will be like, yeah, I talked to Kaden today. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Why are you telling me?
Like, I don't know.
Thanks for the taps on Caitlin's brother. And then like there are moments where like even I'm just like, don't talk to me with my brother. But like it's difficult, but like I'm not gonna like be an asshole to them like sometimes I tell him to get the hell out of my room. I don't want to see him right now. Or there are sometimes I'm just like, do you want to like play a game? And he's like, yeah. I'm not the greatest sister, but you know what? And then I have an older sister who I don't get along with on times, but she's older than me. She's not much older than me. She's like 3 years older than me. So our age gap is 3, 6, 15.
Yeah.
3 with my older sister, 6 with my brother, and then 15 with my other brother.
Which is if I have kids, which I won't be, I'm not popping out any crotch fruit. Like I will be adopting.
I will be adopted if I have any.
Which I've learned is a rule, like a deal breaker, or something that really affects a lot of guys I've talked to, is because they want their own kids. Like that's fair, but
yeah, a lot of them refer to. I hate when people refer to it as I want to continue my bloodline. Like
whatever.
Again,
your bloodline probably corrupt anyway.
Like I've met a lot of people who are really chill about it, and I'm like, okay, I understand you don't want kids, and I'm like, but I do, so I don't think this will work. And I'm like, thank you for being honest with me.
Yeah.
If you want kids, it's not gonna work between us because unless you are willing to adopt, and like a lot of them are like, no, I want my own, like I want to be able to have my own child. Okay, then we're not gonna work because I don't want to have my own kids. I don't want to
Yeah.
pop anything out. I want to adopt. I want to be able to go in and pick out, like not pick out, but get a child who was casted away and doesn't feel like they belong anywhere.
Buy a child.
When you go to like adoption centers, they're like, oh well, who do you want? Like give an age range. I want to tell them I want who's been here the longest and I want the oldest. Mainly because whoever's been there the longest probably has given up hope.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever's the oldest in there probably thinks that they're just gonna graduate out of the system because no one's gonna want them because they want like younger kids. So I want to get whoever's been there the longest, or I want to get whoever's been there, whoever's the oldest. I want to show them that hey, just because you've been here longer, or hey, just because you are the oldest, does not mean you're not wanted. And yet
Yeah.
people are like, oh well, if you adopt, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. That's why you learn, you assess, you work. And
Absolutely.
people are like, well, won't you? What if you want your own kids? Okay, well that's an issue for future me. Right now, I do not, and I haven't changed my mind since I was a child. Because as a child, people are always asking, how many kids do you want? For some reason, who asks a 10-year-old how many kids? they
Yeah,
want?
why is that a...
Why?
And
Why
they
do you
don't
ask that?
they don't ask boys that. You ever notice? Like
Like,
they don't
go
really
up to
ask
10-year-old
guys how many
girls,
kids
and they're like,
they
how
want.
many kids do you want in the future? Like, honey, I'm still trying to focus on what what Power Ranger episode I'm watching tomorrow.
Shimoka,
Like-
I hate that. Do you
like-
see what Shimoka said in my chat?
I did not, but like, oh my god. Anyway,
The
I
ripest child.
focused, at 10 years old, I was focusing on Power Rangers. I was not focusing on how many kids. I said none, and they're like, you're gonna regret that. You're gonna change your mind. I am 20 years old, and I'm still telling you I want no kids unless I adopt, which is like
Yeah.
very expensive, which sucks.
Extremely expensive.
Hell,
But you
even
know
just
what?
a
Having a
foster
kid is
parent.
expensive.
I would like if I can just be a foster parent.
Yeah.
That's good enough for me. I want to either
Absolutely.
foster, I want to adopt, either or. I don't want any kids coming from me, so the second I'm able to, that's gonna be a problem no longer able to happen.
Like I
But, like,
definitely
when
foster.
when I ever like start dating someone or I'm talking to someone and it goes in that direction, I always state, for your information, I don't want any kids because a lot of people want children. Good for you, I don't. So like they're like, oh well, I'm like, and I don't want kids. I might adopt in the future, but I don't want kids. And that's usually where they're like, okay, yeah, I see this probably won't work because I want kids.
It's like cool, good.
I've had some people who are gone, I don't want kids either, and I'm like, great, you can live a
Ugh,
kid-free life
the
and
kid.
travel the planet.
Oh my
Or
God.
you have people who are like, I want to continue my bloodline, so I need to have kids. And I'm like, well, hey, the word bloodline just ends every feeling for me in the planet. And it's not going to work if you want to have actual kids, because I'm not doing that.
I saw a fucking Randy Feltface clip the other day. It was like comedy where it's like 40 years old, no wife, no kids, not too many family to visit other than like my mother. Nothing to tie me down. I do the craziest shit, and I'm like, God, imagine the fucking financial freedom of that. It's wild.
You can nap whenever and not worry about a kid waking me up.
Oh my God.
Or worrying if a kid's going to set my house on fire.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh my God.
And I don't have a good eating schedule. So, like, I won't
Not
worry about,
even
like,
mine.
oh shit, I forgot to feed the kids.
Oh
I
my
would
God.
just be able to take a sandwich and walk out the door.
Yeah, but that would probably be beneficial to you to like have a normalized eating schedule.
No.
It would
But,
benefit
like-
me too.
It's just how it is. Like, I don't want kids. That's chill. If you want kids, that's also chill. We're just not compatible because I'm not having kids. And if, like, I do change my mind, like I said, it's going to be purely adoption or foster.
Absolutely, and I think that's a very good thing, and more people should consider adoption.
And I hate when, like, mainly old people are like, well, what do your parents think about this? Why does it matter what
Why
they
does it
think?
matter? Are they raising the child? No. They've been asking for grandkids since I was like 6. Like, no, but you know what? Like that's always like, you better give me some grandkids or whatever. Yeah, here's your grandkids. Oh, they're not
Here's
your
a-
blood? I'm sorry.
Here's a cat. There's your grandchild.
Oh my God, that's my favorite.
Like,
it's like, give me
I-
grandbabies.
And so when old people are like, well, what do your parents think about this? Do they know you don't want kids? Yes, they know. And too bad for them. They have like 4 other kids. They'll figure it
Yeah.
out.
They had their chance to have kids, and they did because I exist. Now it is not their concern.
My body, my choice. Not having kids.
That's generally
That's my-
how
I
life
just
should be.
hate
My
when
body,
people
my
are like,
choice. Fuck off.
What about your bloodline? I don't have that. It's gonna die.
Whatever. Yeah, you
If
know where
that
my
would be-
bloodline is? My bloodline is with my siblings who are having their own kids.
Exactly. It going with like
Sibling.
my sister wants kids. Cool. There you go. There's your kids. I don't want kids. My sister does.
I'm-
My brothers are too young to tell if they want kids or not.
Mhm.
I don't care. Sierra wants kids. That's all that matters to me. My sister wants kids. Cool. Go for it.
Yeah.
I don't. And that's
I'm
how me.
very-
You know what? More freedom, I guess you could say. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think of it as I'm not mentally capable of taking care of kids. Plus, I don't like kids.
That's why
So-
I'm gonna be the fun aunt. I'm gonna
That's
be the
what
fun
I
aunt.
want to be.
One
I
of
wanna be
my
the fun
friends
aunt.
is preggy right now. I'm so excited.
Like, I want to be the fun aunt that the kid will go to for a weekend, and then
Absolutely.
that's why I want a
That's
kid
the
I can
best
give back.
thing. You get to see this cute kid and take care of them for a bit and have fun, and then you get to give them back. I don't have to keep this child and, like, I don't have to deal with, Mommy, I threw up. I don't have to worry about it.
I don't have to worry about them coming to my room at 2 in the morning because for some reason they felt their bed was too crunchy or whatever. I'm not
Yeah,
doing
I don't have to worry about waking up in the middle of the night to a child just eerily standing there and me having to almost punt them because I was terrified.
And then they're
Fun
like,
aunt
I had a
gang, let's
nightmare.
go.
Okay, then why are you staring at me? Go away.
So
Like,
creepy.
no.
Oh my god, God
I
forbid your
just want to
child
be. I want to
sleepwalks.
be that fun aunt who just takes the kid for a day or so, takes them everywhere, buys them stuffies, buy them candy, and then just give them back to their parents afterwards, and just that's it.
I want to be what my Aunt Kristen is to me, because my Aunt Kristen is the cool aunt, like, I can always talk to, and she's like, do I see her super consistently? No, she has her own life to live and her own kid. But you know what she does do? She'll just be like, I love you, I'm here whenever you need me, if you ever want to get away, sure. Also, here's like a $50 gift card for no reason. Do whatever you want. Like, that's what I want. I want to be that for my friends' kids. Vanessa, I threw up. Also, hello, Tommy. How are you doing, my dear? And,
Bias just came in my room and gave me an apple.
oh, give me an apple. What the heck? I'm hungry.
You took a bite out of it.
I just realized what time it is. I don't need to eat
Hi,
today. It's
Tommy.
fine.
I'll send you money to get food.
No, absolutely
Yes.
not.
Yes. Tommy, I love you too.
We all love the handsome Tommy. Hold on. Let me give that sick.
I will be right back. I'm gonna go put this apple in the kitchen because I don't want it,
Okay.
and it has a bite mark out of it. I'm
I
gonna
love it. I think. There we go. I love you. Wah!
Eat.
Al. Why do you do things that you do? What do you think of the background for the Vibecast today, Tommy? I'm very proud of it. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. God, my fucking heart, dude. Doing well, I heard Juanita scratched it. Yeah, Juanita fucked me up, dude. My arm is still, like, recovering from last stream. And she sunk her fucking claws into my legs, and now she's delicately sleeping behind me. Well, no longer sleeping, because I'm talking shit. You see it. Yeah, you see a little calcifer. He's hanging out. You suck. I hate you. I love you dearly, but I hate you. You talking shit?
Apple has been
You could.
returned to sender.
Return to sender. Love that. You could, Lizzie. I'd be interested.
Uh-oh. What's going on with Lizzie?
Lizzie asked to submit a background for one of the streams. I'm intrigued.
Oh.
Tell me more.
Intrigued. Anyway. Yes, Tommy, Suicune is being held.
Imagine holding, like, a godlike being, like a fucking baby.
That's what's happening because I didn't have another Junimo.
I never
That's
forget what
fucking-
they are. I just call them little apple people from Stardew.
I remember because it's a fun thing to say. Junimo.
It is very fun. Juanita, can I help you? You're being dramatic. But she's so happy. Like, I'm not even touching her. I haven't touched her. I'm just looking at and talking to her, and I can hear her purring. She is the happiest cat
into
I've
the
ever
kitchen,
met.
and Percy is trying to jump up on my arm.
I love you. She's just a happy
Where were we?
Yeah.
Children.
Sure.
KJ, have you
Kids.
eaten? No, I have not. Dinner is being made though, so do not yell at me.
Yeah, I was about to say, that may have been a mistake to make. Or to say.
Dinner is being made, do not worry.
Do not worry, all will be well.
We're having steak for dinner, being
Heck
excited.
yeah. Yum.
I just walked down and I was like, I was given a bitten apple. I don't want it.
I was handed. Yeah, him English is hard.
Like, he's like, I don't want it. Do you want it? And I'm like, I guess. And then like I look at it and there's a bite mark. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Shit, fuck it, sure. Why not,
No,
right?
I just brought it back. I was just like, I don't want it. Return to sender.
And absolutely Ilya and Atlatami. They always have to be around. They represent my channel now. And every image I make with them adds to their lore a little bit. Cause
you need to leave that link alone and stop touching it.
Oh, you mean streamlabs.com slash KJGames13 slash tip?
Streamlabs.com/L
Dot Tom? Did you say dot Tom?
Dot Tom, yes.
Dot Tommy? Streamlabs.com slash getitcrunkedwired slash tip.
Go donate to Caitlin. Now.
Aw.
All your money, Caitlin.
And thank you, Tommy. I like it a lot. She bought it for me. We went shopping and I said it was cute, and then she's like, "You're buying it now." I'm like, "What?" Or I'm buying it for you now, and now I have it. But everybody, you know what? We should Tommy's dono link. That's what we can compromise on.
Everybody goes to donate to Tommy.
As they should. Oh no, not my old channel name. Ew. Well, that's what your frickin' Streamlabs link is, so that's how I remember it.
OBS got an update, and now it has a little red light that tells me it's streaming, and I don't know how I feel about it. It's just like, you're streaming. Here's a red light to tell you that you're streaming.
Cool. Weird.
Okay.
I've had to mute like 3 times minimum during this stream to burp.
I've had to mute a couple times just to cough aggressively. Or to blow my nose.
And then sometimes it sneaks up on you. That's what I usually do. I'll mute to like blow my nose when I'm on call or doing something, and I'll forget to unmute.
Yeah. Usually how it goes.
I swear if I was able to, I'd donate to you, but I need to wait till the 4th of April. April 4th? You get paid the
April
same day
4th?
In Space with Markiplier comes out?
Check out that link in the
Go check it.
page.
Yeah, check out the pinned link to go see the trailer for In Space with Markiplier coming out April 4th. It is free. Spread it around, watch it, share it, appreciate it, love it.
You should, Tommy. Always donate to Caitlin.
No, don't do that. Donate to KJ. He's
No.
beautiful
KJ's
and funny
not
and my best
worthy.
friend.
I am not. No. Am not.
Did you just deny being my best friend?
No, I am your best friend, but I am not beautiful or any of those other things you said. That were absolute lies.
That number better be for KJ. Fucking wow, Tommy could not be happier. Tommy, you want to choose a number? Yes, please.
Wow. Yes, pick a number for Caitlin.
Pick a number for KJ. There's little thumb grip thingies you can get for the 360 controller, and they are very cute. You can get them for Switch controllers
April 4th.
and Joy-Cons
You mean
and shit
April
too.
4th, the day of In Space with Markiplier?
In Space with Markiplier.
Can't wait. Big
No. Give it to KJ. Give all the money to KJ.
No, don't give
they're
any money. to
pretty
KJ.
and amazing and
No!
the bestest of homies.
I'm not. I am the worst homie. I am.
You are not the
pretty.
worst homie. Your ex is the worst homie.
Don't talk about that.
the way your tone we don't talk about it. Shut
Yes,
up.
this is Nixus is my persona. They have heterochromia, so they have 2 colored eyes.
They're very cute.
They
God
usually
fucking damn
they
it.
usually have a purple floof, but he does
3.
not have a purple floof in this drawing because I wanted to see what he looked like without the purple floof.
God damn it.
But he does naturally have a purple floof.
Thank you, Al, and thank you, Tommy.
Yeah.
Bastards. Don't you... Why did you sound like Sans?
I might have an image I can show with his purple floof. Hang on, I'm gonna get it from Caitlin because I had it. I sent it to Caitlin earlier.
We don't talk about floof.
But I'll show you guys his lovely purple floof.
Yeller motherfuckers, I love you dearly, but stop doing this. I do not encourage in the slightest. Shimoka went, KJ's a furry? Cool, I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm a furry. Shockingly, not really. Everybody did.
Not shocking. However,
the
the term
like with the purple floof, it's gonna show up on my screens.
the term coming out as a furry, is really funny to me. A flurry. Yeah, I'm a McFlurry. Sorry to tell you guys.
I have a couple personas, but Nixus is my main. But he has a purple floof, and I just put an image up of what it looks like with the purple floof.
I can't imagine myself so much as an anthropomorphic animal. I did at one point. At one point, I was like, being a cheetah girl would be cool, but I've always leaned toward like the Neko side of things.
I drew you as a calico cat, though. Don't remember that one?
Yes, I do vaguely remember that. Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm a furry. Not surprised from most people. Most people already knew before I was willing to come out with it. Come to terms with it, really. Because I was just like, I'm going to lose a lot of friends if I say I am, so I'm not going to do it. Yes, I am. And so if I lose friends, good for you. I don't care. Yes,
If I
Al,
lose
the
friends,
best thing
oh
you can
fucking
do
well.
is donate to Caitlin.
No! Don't donate
No,
to
Patrick,
Caitlin.
mayonnaise
Not
is
worth
not an
it.
instrument. Horseradish isn't an instrument either.
Oh.
Too bad that didn't kill me.
Too bad that didn't kill me.
Yeah, I'm gonna put him in a more convenient spot so that
I
way
miss
he
like early season Squidward who like clearly didn't like SpongeBob but was still good to him.
I don't want to cover the tree, so I'm gonna move him so the tree is still visible.
Wee
because I
woo.
love the tree.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Doesn't matter if it's worth it. Why? Also, my Alexa is telling me to watch Bridgerton, available now on Netflix. Why though?
Mine is a pet groomer near me.
What?
Explore places. Pet groomers near me. Percy doesn't need a groom. Percy's perfect. Thank you.
Absolutely, Shimoka. If you lose friends over being a furry, they were unaccepting people anyway. It's like a feckle.
Exactly, Shimoka.
What kills me is the people who will yell at you for being a furry in VR chat for being Zero Aura.
Yeah, right? Like, I wear a
That
Pokemon
sends
skin and I
me.
get instantly taken as. I'm like, bro, it's a Pokemon.
I've been around for people to be like, it's a Pokemon, before even I could. I appreciate those people with my heart and soul.
If I
They're
knew
like, it's a
how
Pokemon!
if I knew how to make my own character in VR, I would totally make my boy in VR.
Absolutely. Or would
Or
you
I would
rather I
commission
send
someone
One Piece
too.
merch? No, Tommy, don't you dare reply to him. Don't encourage him.
I agree with this. I think we should.
No,
No one can get me back, so it's great.
I don't.
I keep my secrets. Yes, get Caitlin all the One Piece merch, and if you can, get her
Ooh.
Smitty merch.
No, because I bought one Smitty shirt and it did not go well. I want the plushie though. I'm sad I can't have it.
I know who to commission to make me a 3D VR character. I need to find someone who will, because if I can, I would love to have my boy in VR.
That'd be so nice.
And I would like ask them if they can give him like cool little things, like
Yeah.
middle finger flip off.
Yeah, you gotta have a
And if
character
I-
that can
And
flip
if
people
I
off,
click,
at least
if I
with
click
one
a certain
hand.
button, he has like claws come out of his paws, because that'd be adorable.
That would be very cute.
But definitely flip people off. Just double
Check
middle
Etsy.
finger. Defense.
You can find anything
I don't
on
trust
Etsy.
it. I don't know. Should I check Etsy?
You have to like be aware and look at reviews on Etsy, but I've used Etsy and it's fine.
Just I don't know. I gotta find someone who does. I know we have like you guys have a friend whose girlfriend makes it. I want to kind of ask him like, hey, does your girlfriend take commissions? Because if she does, can I ask her to book you one?
Damamus. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to ask him one of these times, like, hey, does your girlfriend take commissions by chance? Can I
That'd be
ask her to
interesting.
make my furry in the game, please?
Yeah, because she does make, like, really cool avatars, and they are well made. I love
So I'm
using
tempted
them.
to just ask if I can see if she'll make me one.
I
But I
mean,
gotta
hell, why
find a
not?
time where you guys are in and I'm in there, so you guys can ask him to join us.
Yeah.
And I can ask.
I gotta... Last time... He's been on a lot, actually. Hold on.
Tell me when
If I
he's
check-
on next, and then come on with me so you can invite him and I can ask.
Fair enough. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be stalkerish. Who's on VR chat right now? How many?
I mean,
Usually not many people right now. One
You
person.
You can message him
Hey.
through the app, actually, and be like, my friend wants to know, does your girlfriend take commission?
One person is online right now, but Damamus is actually online on the website. Why is everyone on the website suddenly? There was one person,
DM
now
him.
there's 4,
You should DM
5.
him for me and ask him. Or at least be like, can you message them if they say, yeah, like this person?
Yeah.
Because I really, really, really want to know. Because I would love to have my boy in there. Yes, I would call it a furry, but at least I'd be a happy furry.
Yeah, right? Yeah, you'd be like, whatever, I am a furry, fuck you.
This is my boy. I would have to make sure that copy is not on this, so no one can copy it.
Absolutely. I hate...
It's not on anyway, so...
I love when people are polite enough to ask, though. Like, can I copy your avatar? Because if they're polite enough to ask, and, like, a person didn't specifically say, don't let people copy this, then absolutely. The only one I won't let people copy is my normal little succubus girl, because I don't want too many people using her.
Valid.
I've seen other people use her, but I've only seen one other person with the same avatar I do, which is nice, because, you know, I want to be a little different. I don't want to have the same avatar. Like,
even though I have Zora, not many people I've seen used it. Like, I don't join too many lobbies. If people join a lobby and they see me with it, they'll turn into it and then walk up to me and wave, and that's it.
That's the best, though.
They'll take it off and they'll walk away, and I'm like, okay.
That's the best
I've
feeling.
never been to the furry places in VR. I want to, but I'm scared. With that. Like, I want to wait till I have my own character before I run in there.
We actually talked about Turning Red earlier.
Tommy.
It was absolutely incredible. I took
really
emotional
savvy.
damage from the fucking nostalgia, though. That was insane. It's so good. We didn't talk about it too much. We don't want to give anybody spoilers, but absolutely amazing. No! Look what you've done, Tommy! God damn it!
It's true.
Yeah, furries are generally very accepting and nice, and that's specifically because a lot of people give them so much fucking bullshit that they don't want to be assholes to everyone else.
Well, actually, like, if you, like, a lot of furries I see on TikTok post that they hang out in those places, but what happens is, like, they always have that one child that will pop in and be like, why is there so many furries here, as, like, a troll because it's a furry place? And everyone just, like, if you ignore them, they get so mad that they start screaming and throwing a tantrum, and it's just hilarious to watch. That was a funny part in the movie.
Shirt size? So why on earth would I tell you that, Al?
Al, go with a large.
No, what?
Actually, go with an extra large for bagginess.
Bagginess. Extra large? I will be swimming in it.
There, I just gave you a hint on where to go.
No.
Between medium and large. Mainly large. Go with that little extra baggy.
No. Stop it.
What? What are you gonna do about it? Hmm?
I will fucking kill you. When I come home, When I come home, I won't go over to your house. And you won't come to mine. The silence!
I left the Discord for no one who knew.
It's so good. Just the silence and then the sound of the doo-doom.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I was fully prepared to end stream too.
No, wow, what an
silence
end.
and then the Discord notification. Now I need to go back and listen. Hang on. I gotta hear this. I gotta hear this.
It's so funny. Anyway, how are you guys in chat doing? I'm glad to see you're still chilling out, Lizzie. Nice to see you, Tommy. I love you dearly. Nice to have you, Shimoka, and the lovely, amazing Ace Trainer Al. My coffee is lukewarm. Will I still drink it? Absolutely. Why do I have a 6:20 p.m. alarm? I guess I just never turned it off. DMs. Always concerning.
I just listened and I was just like, the silence.
It was so perfectly timed. I don't want to reply to what you sent me out, but it is a really cool shirt. You sent me a picture of a shirt with Brooke on it.
Tommy put in my chat, come back, and I'm like,
Come,
no.
come back! Can't do this without you. I hate us. I love you dearly. Our fucking friendship is so stupid. Hope you're enjoying spring break. I am. No, Al. Spring break is nice, but it's weird because I haven't done anything, and I know I need to do some things. Like, I have assignments.
See, Caitlin, this is why you keep your things you like hidden.
KJ likes literally
Don't
anything.
you-
Warrior
I will
cats,
stab you.
purple, galaxy.
I will stab you.
Love squishmallows, actually. Basically
No,
any
we're not talking-
squishmallow.
No.
Raccoon is really
Donate to
good.
Caitlin!
No.
Donate to Caitlin! Give her all your
Big fan of
money.
squishmallows, actually. You wouldn't think it, because, you know, KJ's so hard and intense. Big squishmallow fan.
No.
Very, very squishy and lovable.
No. Buy Caitlin all the stuff.
Tommy.
Oh, Tommy.
Don't say it like that. Was you said that so. Oh, Tommy. What? Why do you have to make it so fucking horny? Oh, wait. Well. Oh, no. And yeah, absolutely, Tommy. Let me know. I would love to VC. I've been online at really weird times. You know what I keep doing? I keep falling asleep at around, like, between 9 and, 11, and then I've been waking up at 5 in the morning. 5 in the morning, getting on VR for X amount of hours, and then going back to sleep for a bit. Caitlin mentioning Chinese food. Oh, fuck you. This is our friendship. Pretty much, yeah. That threw me off so bad. Me just being like, dude, I'd kill for some egg rolls. Oh, go fuck yourself. Like, whoa! Oh, now I want Chinese food. Fuck. My, mouth is watering, but I also haven't eaten today. But I woke up at noon. So I've been awake for, 5-6 hours. So it's not that bad. It's much less concerning than if I woke up at, 3 in the morning and have been up since. Because then I'd be starving. Wow, waking up my time. Yeah, you wake up about... Hey, KJ, what are you up to?
Why?
I don't know, you're just really quiet.
Oh, I'm just drawing.
Oh, what are you drawing?
I don't know.
Also, why are you drawing when we're podcasting?
Because you're talking. I don't want to interrupt you.
That's it. The other person talks and it's like, oh fuck, I can't interrupt. So the only way to stop myself is to do something random. You got McDonald's. I hope you enjoy it, Shimoka.
McDonald's?
And no, Trevor, absolutely not. damn it. I've held back the music for so long. But
yeah,
I've got this feeling
I don't know.
inside
In
my bones.
It
goes electric, baby, when I turn it on.
All through my city, all through my home. We're flying up no ceiling when we're in my zone. Got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my mind. That hot blood in my body when it stops. Ooh, can't take my mind off.
We should end soon. This is stupid.
Wow.
No, well, we've been live for 2.5 hours. Most podcast episodes are like an hour. And this is why, because once you get to 2.5 hours, you just get, God fucking damn it, Trevor.
Too late. P.
Donate
Motherfucker.
all the money to Caitlin.
Donate all the money to KJ. Hug and kiss. Go give money to Bestie.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. Stop
Oh,
it.
what? You have no problem giving it, but you can't take it?
I will send you $100 right now.
Don't you fucking dare. I swear to all that is holy.
Like you. That's not that body. It's true. They don't tell my Okay, Caitlin stream.
No, don't encourage him. Don't encourage him. And hello, Petrush. How are you doing, my dear? Welcome to stream. Welcome to the Vibecast that is devolved. No, the fuck you won't. Tommy. No, you guys shouldn't be feeding me. Stop it. Vacation. Claire, no. Even though, honestly, yeah, what doesn't go to food is probably gonna go towards the vacation to Chicago. 'Cause, you know, gotta have money for little things. I know I need to eat. Don't yell at me. I'm really curious what you're drawing, KJ.
Wanna see?
Yes. Absolutely I do. Love that. Tommy, Caitlin, KJ, Smelly Al. He is smelly. T. KJ's busy drawing. Don't bother them.
Oh, I sent you two of the same thing, and one's really blurry. Ignore the first one.
Okay.
Or one of them. Ignore the blurry one.
Got it. No, I'm gonna dox Caitlin. Don't you fucking dare. Oh, it's so cute.
I'm learning how to draw dragons.
Dragons are hard, dude.
'Cause I like dragons.
Like dragging my balls across your. Sorry.
Do it. You won't.
I will position my testicles over you, like a classic Roman soldier helmet.
Okay.
Where your eyes peek out from between.
Okay.
It is a Game Grumps reference, by the way. I did not come up with that on my own. That's ridiculous.
I kind of figured.
Wow, you're not that funny on your own. I knew it was from somebody else.
I wish.
KJ lives at 124 street name, and I live at 123 street name. We're neighbors.
I wish. Bro.
Oh, no, Shimoka, that gives me emotional damage. Oh my god, are you a drawer? I love your drawing. No.
My
The
drawing
phrase,
sucks. You know what? It's fine.
the phrase drawer gives me emotional damage.
Actually, you know what? My art has gotten a lot better recently. So you know what? I don't.
I'm
care.
proud of you. I like your art.
Holy shit!
I heard that.
Like,
I'm sorry, my laugh peeked to the mic. I saw it go into red. I apologize.
I'm just trying to draw a dragon.
Heck yeah.
I like how Tommy's like, "What you drawing?" Tommy, do you want to see what I'm drawing? I'll send you a picture. Also, bother me with hugs. I like hugs. Stop that.
Wow, I haven't
Trevor!
updated that in a while. I already bought Mario Kart.
Trevor donated with the caption -1 point. You're dropping points like flies, my dude. You're getting close to 0 out of 10.
You are lying.
You're dropping points. You're gonna get in the negatives.
You're gonna get at the negatives.
And that's not the good. Last person who was in the negatives, I hated for life. Ask Caitlin, I still hate him.
Which one is that?
Which one do you think?
Is it the Southern man?
It's the one who I literally said I would hit with the bus. Oh wait, that's a lot of them. Hang on.
I was about to say that doesn't give it away, because that makes me think of my ex and Zach. That could be either of them.
I DM'd it.
Okay, hold on. I figured as much. That's Southern man. However, there's another person in the negatives, and Kai almost killed him, and I should have let him.
You should have.
I really should have.
I should have. I will next time I see him.
Next time I see him, wonder if he
man.
still works at fucking Pizza Hut.
Get that bail money ready.
Bitch, get that bail money ready. Why did you order a bag of Arca's clothes?
What?
Well, I don't know.
What?
It's just something Petrish said. Also, bye, Trevor.
Thank you,
See you.
Tommy.
Love you, man.
Tommy said he likes my drawing. I'm happy.
Yeah. Of
My art
course.
has gotten better. These are just on little notes. I haven't digitalized these guys yet.
They're still really cool though.
I want to make a dragon persona. Dragon persona.
As you should. I love that in the picture you sent me. It kind of has the one fang in the front, like Discord style.
Mhm.
Fucking Discord. I don't give a shit about My Little Pony. I have no preference to it, but
Hi, Petrash.
I adore Discord. Discord is the best character.
No, not getting copyrighted.
At some point. Oh, my mom's sending me Dilfstar. Don't worry.
Yes, they should.
Dilfstar. Bye, Claire. I exclusively call him Dilfstar. I can't remember the last time I called him Brewster. Other than when I'm explaining that I call him Dilfstar. It's a superior name. I
don't know
Ow.
why, I'm obsessed with dragons with 4 eyes. Just makes it look cool.
And it's really neat, and it's different because a lot of dragons only have 2 eyes. I think just a random amount of eyes is fun for certain monsters. Insert Discord song here. I know it took all of my mental energy not to break out in song. It still is.
Except I did break out the song, and then I stopped because I remembered that is probably a company that will copyright with no issue.
Living Tombstone is fucking litty titties. I think I saw something that was like Hatsune Miku's Twitter was like, here's the cover of today. FNAF 1 song by the Living Tombstone, and he retweeted it with LOL, what? Pardon me?
Wow. Me too.
Yeah, Tommy is not old. He's just a bitch. I'm sorry. I'm so mean. Do you want to... KJ, do you want to end?
To you.
It's, we've been live 2 hours and 40 minutes.
We want to find someone to raid.
Yes, of course we do. So we'll get that... Do we want to do Vibecast raid?
Yes. Well,
Alright.
they probably won't know who that is, so we just want
Yeah, but fair enough.
do KJ and LFB raid, Vibecast raid.
Vibrate.
No.
That sounds too close to vibrate.
Yeah, I'm gonna text you one I think is good.
Okay.
Where is the and symbol?
I feel that though. Where is the and symbol? God damn it. Respectfully. What? I love saying that. Well, they'll probably ask us what we did anyway, so we can just do KJ LFB raid.
Good. Okay. Hashtag KJ.
And
Yeah, and don't forget that and symbol.
gotta get that sick nasty and symbol, bro. Alright. KJ's Bouquet. That would be
dinner time. So perfect timing.
We should do that next time. KJ Bouquet raid.
Alright. I have not many people, and I have someone you don't want to raid. So who do you have?
Oh. Judging by the time, I know exactly who you're talking about. Oh.
I have, at least on my side, is Andreas, Hero, Shiny Shack, Razor.
Is Hero? It's not showing on my end. Yeah, it totally is. God damn it.
Do we want to raid Hero?
Mayhaps.
Yeah.
I'm good to raid Hero if you are.
Yeah. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Fuck it. Thank you guys so much.
Top of the morning coffee. Markiplier in space. Go ahead.
Markiplier in space. Watch in space with Markiplier trailer coming out April 4th. By Top of the Morning Coffee. It's very good. I'm currently drinking it even though it is cold.
If you want more podcasts in the future, please hit that like button. And
yeah,
subscribe
absolutely.
for more.
Actually, like once this goes up, or like for anybody who sees this later, which I don't know why you would, but like leave a comment or say in the Discord even, like, more Vibecast, we want more, because it's super fun for us to do, to just hang out and talk.
If you have any questions that you want us to answer, like, you want to, like, know something for next Vibecast, or just, like, you have, like, this or that, like, give us opinions on things we should talk about.
Yeah, opinions and topics, and we're completely happy to, and as chaotic and weird as it is, like, it's fun to do, and this is the second one we've done, so clearly we don't do it often. But I'd love to do it more often.
We should definitely do it once a month, or twice a month, or 3 times a month, or just once a week.
Yeah, just like whenever we're able, because it is really fun to do, and it's.
All right. But thank you for joining us, and do leave any tips or anything you want to know, or just controversial topic. Not even
Yeah, but just like things you want to know about. Let us know. In the meantime, stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated. I will
notifications.
see you guys in that ding dang raid.
Bye!